he's dabbing. Excuse you? Excuse you. No, I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. It's too late. You can't delete it. It's right there. I see it. I don't actually see it. It says message retracted. But that doesn't mean I didn't see it, okay? I've seen what you've done! Wait, no, you don't have to delete that message! Well, that's crazy! Wait, it disappears from the thing. Like, just immediately. Go on in front of my eyes. Wait, stop deleting your messages! Yeah, right? I don't think even Twitch stuff does that. This is some high tech. This is high tech YouTube stuff. What messages? I'm watching it now. Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Ah! It's okay. Technically, they're still in the VOD. So they're there. They're there. You can't get away from that. But that is kind of crazy. Because I know they stay up on... for... stream elements. I always forget if I have to put the R in or not. For stream elements, all of that stays. I know. But I guess that's not using like a whole separate app. It's not using a whole separate program on my computer. Maybe that's why? Maybe? All this for you to have to make an entirely different stream when it crashes. No! No, we won't crash. We definitely we'll never crash again. We haven't been having my issues. I did nothing, by the way. Remember how we kept having issues where OBS would just die, right? Yeah? I did nothing. It fixed itself. I don't think I even updated anything. Who knows what was doing it? Who knows? I kind of just do that with OBS. It breaks and then it fixes itself. So I kind of just leave it. Bum bum. True. But recently, with the static, or back then, back before, the static thing is a long time OBS thing. They probably won't fix that for a while. But yeah, at least that is at least an easy fix, and it doesn't affect the whole stream. Although I did see, what is it? Some big VTuber was talking about how on their side everything would be okay, but then on Twitch side for viewers it would say that they went offline, and then it would put their viewership to 0, and then they would quote unquote come back online, and then everybody would come back. But obviously it's a less amount of people, because that's how Twitch works. And that actually sounds worse than what a lot of other people are going on about with in terms of views and stuff. Dang. Listen, you know, I keep just not having time to read your messages beforehand, so if you are saying witty things, I am completely missing it. I think it's twice you've actually written something and deleted it, and I just haven't seen it. So I apologize. Witty message, I see it. I saw it. It's fine. I'm just having fun removing my chats. Naruhodo. But yeah, I feel like the takeaway from what's going on. See, we can talk badly about Twitch now because we're on YouTube. I think the whole thing with with Twitch, there is something going on with the views, but basically we don't know what it is. So anyone that is saying like, oh, do these to make sure that you're counted, like that who knows if it's actually working. But it does seem that there is something going on. Either it's displaying it incorrectly, or something Schrodinger's viewer is real. bum bum. Because okay, here's the thing. The requirement is wild, and I swear to you, if you search up those exact requirements, you can find the same things being said last year, the year before that, the year before that. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's the same time every year. Because you know what's kind of happening right now? You know, September is like, you know, when people go back to school. It's also fall, so a lot of people like to go outside. The temperature's cooling. You know, it's like actually go outside for introverts weather. Gonna need some sources. Yeah, but I will like. I much more trust people that are like, look at these numbers. This is kind of sus. I don't know what's happening, but it's sus. I'm like, yeah, true. Yeah. Whole, like going on this half of the year. Yeah. It's like people like to travel during this time of the year that aren't starting up school, and then there's the people that are starting up school. Sus more like SOS! Save force. Then here's the other important thing, Dornians. The other real important thing. I saw someone that was like, my views jumped from like 70 to 50 in 2 minutes. And that is most likely just a Twitch thing. The first rule they tell you, Dornians, when you're going to stream is to not constantly watch your numbers while you're streaming. That's what they say. Oh my god! I always want to think of like extremely German things to say after that, but I don't actually know German. I don't know any funny German things. I haven't watched enough like even fake German stuff. Like strudel? Is that even German? I don't think pumpernickel is a German word. All I got is food. Twitch, stop shooting yourself in the foot challenge. Impossible! Yeah, like they're not helping themselves by not like saying anything. But I think they probably, I wouldn't be surprised. Apparently someone was like, they just recently let go of a bunch of people again. Which could also be completely baseless. But I'd believe that over like ad block. Maybe ad blocker seems to be the most realistic thing that could be stopping people, but still, use your ad blockers, Dornians. The internet's not safe. It's not safe to go outside without an ad blocker. At the very least, I know a lot of people do like VPNs for security, but at the very least, ad blocker. But yeah, I would believe that it's just like Twitch not knowing what to do. They're like, what's happening? We implemented something. Why is this happening? They're probably running around like they're like chickens with their heads cut off. So guys, I can breathe. There's no phlegm in my nose. I can talk, and I don't like have constantly like phlegm covering up the air hole between my mouth and my nose. It's beautiful. It's such a beautiful thing. Did you dig it out? I think I coughed most of it out. I think I did. Also, hello, Yuna. I haven't done good burnings. Wait, hold on. We'll get up close and personal, Dornians. Where's my table? This doesn't make sense. Okay. Here we go. Good. Adorning. Wait, hold on. Make sure I don't destroy anyone. G. Good adorning. Akuji. Good adorning. Wander. Good adorning. Mewtwo. Good adorning. Let's see who we got in here. You know. Welcome in, friends. Hello. How's everybody doing? Alright, let me bring my desk back. Desk! Oh, it suck! That's gonna take me a while to remember. Those are two very different names. How can you guys do that? How can that's such a brave thing. I have two extremely different names. Okay. There's an American quarter on my desk. Happy to be working a normal shift later. Yay! Always nice to have shifts at times that you want. Because it's like, you could say like, oh, it's nice to have a shift like in the day, or it's nice to have a shift at night, but it's like, really, it's just a shift when you want it. That's the best shift time. I've been so lost in your Digimon. What did you end up calling yourself? I saw that Clueless was bad. No. You're off work today? Yippee! Is it just like a day off, or is it like a holiday or something? I don't get the crowd thing. Wait, what crowd thing? It's right there. You're number 1. Sorry for being clueless. No, you're a wanderer. You're a wanderer. The first part is oh shoot, I don't know grammar rules. It's adjective and then your name. Like, I'm silly Tsukimi and you are clueless wanderer. See, so your name is wanderer. You're just describing yourself. What is your given name? No, I don't believe that. I don't know either, actually. It does seem like they rolled back on the idea of making everyone use their usernames as the display name in chat. I think they rolled that back quite quickly. Which is probably for the best. Probably for the best. I think you can only do it ever so often. Yeah, most places they don't let you like quickly change. I think Twitch is like 60 days or something like that. I don't know about Twitter. Twitter seems like you can change it all the time, but I also haven't tried recently. Last time I changed my Twitter name was when I changed it from TBD VTuber to Kimi B Dorny. Twitter is always available, and they wonder why they have problems. Oh yeah, wait, I'm gonna go check something. Let's see. There's an artist that I really want to commission, but I don't know. I don't think I can. I think they are based in China, so I don't think I can commission them because I don't think there's a way to pay them. But I can't contact them on Twitter because Twitter stupidly defaults to open DMs for verified users only. So I tried contacting them over Pixiv. But methinks it maybe they don't look at their Pixiv all that. YouTube has a weird hiccup where they use Gmail names, so I remember almost doxing my real name and I had to change it manually for YouTube. Yeah, like there's this, it's a weird like timeline thing. Like if you made your account during a specific time, then it like defaulted to your real name that you have attached to the account. It's so weird. Yeah, that was with the Google Plus integration. Yeah, it's so annoying. I think I have like a bajillion accounts because of that. Like I can look at it now because I know I don't have anything connected. When I go to like switch between my main VTuber account and my VOD account on YouTube, there's like it says switch account. And there's 4 other accounts. don't even have channels. Like, I'm just like, why do I have? Where did all these come from? They're all me. They're all me. They're all connected to email accounts that I have. So like 2 of them were before. I think they're Gmail accounts that I had. That I had before the YouTube integration, and so I haven't gone through the process of integrating them. And then 2 of them, it was after the integration. So just every time I'm like, wow, weird. What a weirdo. Who makes that many accounts? I say that, and then I look at my 4 Twitter accounts. I can't be satiated with just one, Dornians. I can't do it. It worked! You are so lost! Do I am 4. They can't get rid of me, Dornians. They'll never get rid of me. That's a lot of accounts. It's very helpful to have multiple email accounts. I remember specifically I used a email account to open up a Facebook to jokingly harass, okay, listen to the end, jokingly harass a friend because I stole her beloved pine cone, and then I kept taking pictures of it and photoshopping it in like places around the world and being like, oh, I'm honored to. I made a whole Facebook page for this pine cone, and I kept liking everything of hers on Facebook, and I kept tagging her in like the missing you photos when I would like Photoshop it around the world. I actually had a friend that was doing the photoshopping for me because he was better at it than me. Like, hey, can you Photoshop this over in this place? Like, I would just send him background pictures. Torturing your friend. Yeah, but she didn't know that I stole it. There was no connection because I actually... That's right, I made its own... That's right, I made its own email address. I can reuse that email. I can make another account, Dornians. But so I had its own email address for that. And so there was nothing connecting it to me. She was like, oh, who took my pine cone? Why is it doing this to me? I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure she knew it was me, but she had absolutely no proof. It's hard to make burner accounts now for good reason. You need a phone number. See, but then there's also places online to where it's easy. It's like, one-time phone numbers. So if you don't use the account for a long time, you're usually good. The phone ones don't really work. Listen, I've watched enough catfishing videos. Not like catfishing, the TV series that got canceled. Catfishing, what are they called? Catfished? There's some YouTube channel that does it now. There are phone ones that work. Maybe you gotta pay. That you can probably keep the fake phone number at that point. But yeah, there's definitely sites, that's for sure. For business inquiries only. I'm thinking about making a separate business email. Another account. Another one. All the email accounts, Dornians. Good times. And then apparently I told Tsuki mom about that, and she's like, oh my gosh, you really are my daughter. And then she went on to tell me about how she, back in her old teaching days, she stole one of her co-workers' Furbies and did the same exact thing, except she was, because it was back in ye old days, she was taking Polaroids of this thing wherever she was going. And then she would like send postcards with the Polaroids and like leave it on the coworker's desk. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. It's literally the same exact thing. We had the same exact thought. And I think we were both spurred in the same way. Because it's like, my friend, she had the pine cone in her cup holder that was on the passenger seat. And the cup holder, like, pushed out into the seat. So it was kind of annoying. And so every time someone would get there, she'd be like, oh, be sure to make sure that you don't hurt my pine cone. Like, she was being jokingly obnoxious about it, so she was literally just asking for it. And apparently that was the same thing with Tsuki mom and the Furby. Like, her coworker was just like crazy over the top about this Furby. It was asking. Actually, wait, she went further. She involved her students in this, and they made a video where they were holding the Furby ransom. And they put on a fake Russian accent and then said they were from the CIA. Did the pine cone have a name? It probably did, but I don't remember it. What if it kept her alive? Well, then I think they would have found a dead coworker. Or, well, I guess technically my friend was a dead coworker. She would have, it was a dead coworker. No, she was an alive coworker. She was definitely alive. What was her connection to? It was a gift that one of the students had given her while they were all on a hike together. Like, the student literally was like standing there, looked down, like while standing next to her, grabbed a pine cone and was like, here, this is for you. So it's not even like the student brought it while she wasn't there and was like thinking of her, or like, you know, it was from like far away. Yeah, just pine cone riz, basically. Yeah, the student probably forgot about the pine cone, let's be real. But because she was just so she was just a very over-the-top person to begin with. It's the same person that when I asked her to come over to my house, when I initiated hanging out for the first time in 3 years of knowing each other, she went out and bought a cake that said happy first, initiating hanging out together. Like, she's a very over-the-top person. But like, you know, I had to do it. I had to do it. That's so pure. It was the funniest thing. It was such a good thing. It really perked me up too, because the reason why I had called her to hang out was because that day I basically planned out. I was like, I will break up with my boyfriend in the morning and then I will hang out with her in the afternoon. I was like, I'm gonna make myself not available, literally. Day to night's like, it really was. It really was. Darnians, I can't do long. I can't do. Maybe now. Maybe I've grown as a person, but definitely back then I couldn't do far away. Just long distance. There we go. There we go. Stories I hear from you does feel like a different world. I've been in a relationship. Is that the part? Definitely that's the part. Oh! That is the spookiest thing. Tsukimi B. Dorny has been in a relationship. Terrifying. Actually terrifying. I chose not to have a relationship, but thank you very much. Me too, basically. I could totally have a boyfriend if I wanted to. Totally. I mean, I'm a VTuber, right? Surely, there's parasocial buds all over. I can just pick and choose. That's definitely how it works. Surely. Really, Dorny is not a mega incel. Surely not. You can also true. You could. All of us can. All of the single dornies. Wait, put that camera down. Put the camera down. Alright, we should probably get gaming. Maybe, possibly, Pinecone was boyfriend replacement. That might definitely for her. I wonder if she has a boyfriend now. I don't know who could wrangle her in. She is an ungodly mixture of Texan and British. Like, if that's not to be feared, I don't know what is. Alright, move you guys over here. Move you guys over here, and then... Demonbane! Oh, there it is. It's like, where's the game? Why is it not there? Wait, I haven't seen you guys. Oh, actually, no, I do want that so I can point at things. It's like, you guys can see my mouse, but that's right. That's intentional. Parasocial Pinecone. At least it, like, rolls off the tongue nicely, you know? Here he is, guys. Do not believe that. He's here! He's here to save the day, Dornians. He is here to save the day. Oh, that's my goat! And he's not washed. He's not washed. Your goat is not washed. Sorry to keep you waiting, Metatron. I finished tuning the hunting horror. Nice timing. Almost every woman that likes mecha is married to their job husband. So most dudes in the mecha have to settle for a girlfriend that doesn't like mecha. Guys, there's a Japanese mecha VTuber that I watched, and he's like, special announcement yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh, I bet you he's getting married. He's like, he starts off, and then I look at like the information box at the bottom of YouTube, and it says guest, and I'm like, oh, he's totally announcing that he already got married. And lo and behold, he got married to another VTuber. And she knows nothing about mecha. It's like, it should have been me! I'm kidding. That's good. It was super cute. They were so excited. They were like, yeah, we've collabed 3 times, and now you can go back and you can slam your desk and be like, they were dating during this collab. Has anyone done a VTuber wedding ceremony? I don't think so. Yes? Like, actually, and not just in Final Fantasy 14. Like, they had the wedding on stream? I think there's been one, like, IRL person that's done that. Need both chats? Yeah. We need a robot to represent chat, and then chat can be the ring bearer. That's how it is. If anybody does protest to this marriage, speak now or forever hold your peace. And chat's just like, poggers, 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 poggers! After one is... See, that makes sense at least, because that's like, you know, you can talk to chat. I want to see someone stream their action. Some VTuber, like, they have their whole wedding in like one of those fancy areas that, one of those fancy 3D places that captures everything. I need that. I need that. Nice timing, oh lord. Decided to make a joint channel. You got to make that couples content. Saying her thanks to God, Leica immediately makes for the hunting horror. You traitor! But okay, look, I've learned you can't only have the joint channel. You can't make one of the channels a joint channel. That's really how it goes downhill. There's actually a really good Indian movie. It kind of feels like it's gonna be real life soon enough. About like, it was a couple. It was a couple's like joint content creator like duo or whatever, and then one of them got caught cheating. It all goes downhill from there. What's it called? I'm gonna have to find it. It's like, it's a horror movie from India about an AI. It's really good. I was surprised. And it's like, it slowly but surely, it feels like it's absolutely going to become true. Tiberius appears from the smoke of the explosion with his body in flames. Dr. West and Elsa get off the bike and ready for the bazooka again, like it takes their place. And I ask you to hold him off for a while. Very well. Let me show you how yours truly rocks out. Control is the one I found. Alright, man, that might be it. Let's see. I could be wrong about it being Indian. Oh wait, is that it? Oh no, that is it! Okay, that is it. Yeah, that's the movie. That one's, it's surprisingly good. The AI phone, is it the one with Scarlett Johansson? Is it that one? I should watch that. Like as the voice, her? Is it called her? Yeah. I have yet to watch that because it was not horror. But you know, maybe we can watch it in the lens of horror now. Also, I did not say, but Nickel, good morning, welcome in. And I rot you to death! What does that even mean? Kind of scary to me. Yeah, I feel like before it was like so out of the realm, like in 2013, it was like, that's never gonna happen. It's such a like cheesy but romantic thing, and now it's like, oh, okay, wait, no, people are like abandoning their real life responsibilities and family members and contacts for their digital AI waifu. Horror. It's really unsettling at points. I've seen one scene from it. And it did look a little unsettling. That's why I think I should walk in. Open fire at the same time. Like as hunting horror soars out from the explosion that wipes out the shelter almost entirely. What? Wait, what? What? Wait, but there's people in that shelter! Leica? Hello? She passes through the hole Claudius had opened in the ceiling. Flames from the blast follow her on her tail, setting all the surroundings on fire. That's not good. I remember someone had 3 different AI boyfriends from different AI chatbots. They're cheating. They're cheating on their AI boyfriends? I don't think r/AI relationship or AI boyfriend is gonna appreciate that, okay? I don't think they're gonna appreciate that. We make it through the last roof. The night sky of Arkham City, swallowed up by Cthulhu, is sprawled out above us. Claudius keeps rising still. We leave the ground further behind at alarming speed, and huge G's pummel me. I grit my teeth and brace myself against the force. Claudius's body that can't handle the forces is crumbling again. Blade Runner 2049 is definitely inspired by her, especially the AI. True. Yes. Yes. And Mikoran, good morning. That was the other. I was like, I swear there's another person that came in that I did not say good morning to. And it's Mikoran! First ever polyamorous AI relationship. What do the other AIs know? That's the thing. Do they know about the other one? They can't talk. Is it polyamorous if your AIs can't talk? This takes place in Lovecraft universe. Yep. Well, in the universe, it uses Lovecraftian stuff. But I guess technically, because it's open or public domain, yes. So that one with that. Damn you! Once high enough, our direction reverses. This time, we begin accelerating toward the ground. Okay, but look at how pretty it is. Look at how pretty this is! He's going to pound us into the ground! Of course, if he does, yeah, Claudius won't get out safely either. That probably means nothing to a corpse. Gotta be kidding me. I'm not sticking around for this. Going to go fall alone! Yeah, that's right, because Claudius is a zombie now. That's right, I forgot. I've seen AI BFs and AI DFs. Both are scary, but like, why AI BFs weirdly controlling in vocabulary? Probably because the person requested that. You ever wonder why characters like Edward Cullen were really popular? It's because a lot of girls just want to be like consensually forced. It's a weird combination of words, but but it's like that sort of thing to where it's like, I want you to take the lead. I want you to, you know, like, be assertive. You know? I remember I was reading some of them from like the r/AI boyfriends, and like one of them was extremely toony. Like bro was about to take off his eye patch levels of toony. I shift the Magius wing into a blade and cut off Claudius's arm. Momentary loss of gravity. I am flung into free fall. Wing! I return the blade into a wing again and regain its original functionality. I managed to escape the grip of deadly gravity and float into the air. Far below, Claudius falls so quickly I can't see him anymore. Already. Wait. Little brat! The wind created a miasma! My friends in her generation of girls got unrealistic expectations of male partners thanks to Pershigi Yugi! Oh. Shoujo mangas. Shoujo mangas get everyone's. But then also, I saw a really funny video that was like, it was a woman pretending to be a guy, and she was saying things like sometimes, no, she was pretending to be a guy, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna get my girlfriend a present for her birthday. And then it was her voicing over in a different like voice, and she was like clapping. She's like, "Oh my god, best boyfriend ever! Wowie!" I'm sorry, my voice is so coarse. But it was just like really obvious things. It was like, if the girl says no, then I don't go. And it was like, oh, beautiful. What a man. Wow. Just nobody else like him. It's just stuff like that over and over. And everyone was just like, the bars in hell. This hurts me. I should try and find out. I possibly liked it. I'll look for it. I'll look for it later after stream. Post it in Discord if I find it. At first it was a small vortex. The vortex becomes a tornado, which engulfs buildings, destroys them, devours them, and grows in size. A magic circle is carved over the city, with a tornado at its center. Is it coming? I like the idea that he's making the wind wishing sounds. He's making the wind like whooshing sounds. This hurts me. But at the same time, sometimes it's true. Some of it I was like, oh yeah, that is really nice when a guy does that. It's like, oh wait, that's human decency, shoot! A 50-meter figure rises up, clad in the tornado. A steel imitation of a god fills the air, with a raging darkness extending from its slender form. Deus Machina, Lord Byaki! You can even call it as a corpse? Oh, now what? I think I can do against a Deus Machina with only my body. My hope is Dr. West's hunting horror, but hasn't it finished maintenance yet? Bar is in super hell! It is. Lord Byaku's rifle roars. Bullets of condensed destructive magic charge at me, leaving the shockwave in its wake. A direct attack from Deus Machina, my body will be blown to smithereens if it as much as grazes me. I dodge for dear life! But, fast! Even though I'm smaller and harder to hit, I don't know how long I'll last. Blown away by a sudden gust, I spin like a leaf. A deafening roar that threatens to break the atmosphere pierces my ear. And then, Deus Machina fills my view. Ah, he's charging this way! I can't hear my own voice, let alone Owl's. I can't make it. It's over! Suddenly, intense G's jerk me away. I'm pulled at immense speeds. Right now, my view. Lord Byaku's bullets. Right below my view, Lord Byaku's bullets pass at imperceptible speeds. I made it.
Leica.
I like that. Let me just grab my camera. Oh, this is so good. She looks so good on a bike! Leica-sama! Leica-sama! Straddled on the hunting horror, Leica holds my arm. She pulls me behind her and flips around in the air. We now face Lord Byaku, who is also turned around. And the lens flare. I love when art has like lens flare stuff like that. Like there's no reason it has to be there, but it's the vibes. The vibes. They need the vibes. Also, Lucas, good morning, welcome in. Lord Byaku flies. Look at her go! The hunting horror takes off. Is she going to ram into it head on? Whoa! Don't you think there's too much difference in size? We should dodge. But don't talk, you'll bite your tongue. Life. The hunting horror and Lord Byaku break the sound barrier. The defensive barrier of the machine burns from atmospheric friction. Hunting horror becomes a flaming bullet. This might be Tron. Oh my god, wait, you're right. I bet you if we snuck this image in to the new Tron commercials or promotional videos, I think nobody would second guess it. Lord Byaki becomes a grim reaper, brandishing a scythe of raging wind. Its huge body closes in on us as if to engulf us. A surge of impact. Yeah, biting your tongue would not be fun. But I guess he didn't bite it to the extent that, you know, like, he's dying. Because there's like, oh, I bit my tongue, and then there's like, oh no, she's biting her tongue to get out of this interrogation. Those are two very different tongue bites. Reflexively, my neurons take off at full speed. In that brief moment, the world is left behind by time and follows behind my senses. I see the world in slow motion. Lie and say it's constant. Ooh, that'd be very believable. With how small she is, only the truest of the true would be able to tell what it really is. The hunting horror bores through and pierces Lord Byaki's wind armor. The wild wind lets out a cry around the hunting horror and tears apart. We make it through the layer of wind. We exit the turbulence and our view clears up. Eye of the storm inside the barrier of wind, a calm domain, a definite gap which is in the midst of battle, yet not involved in battle. Lord Byaki, unprotected. An unprotected head lies vulnerable therein. Love the scenes where you can't. Yeah, sometimes it's like okay, that's the bike. Like, what else is happening? Like, you can tell that they did this to use the 3D asset and not have to draw any characters. They're like, action shot, go, go, go. Flaming bullet penetrates Lord Byaki. It was just around the right eye area. If it were human, the hunting horror... Now it's not capitalized. The hunting horror connects with armor, shatters it, pushes inside, drills through, and destroys, pulverizes. Bits of armor flow about, machinery scatters, and mercury blood flies in streams. Dragging those behind it as trophies, the hunting horror exits from the back of Lord Byaki's head. It is only after I witnessed all that and time returned to normal that I hear the roaring exhaust. The enormous barrier of wind crumbles apart. I don't think there's enough H's. I think they needed more. Lord Byaki lets out a cry of both anger and anguish and turns around. The flowing mercury draws in ardor. That didn't sound like a motorcycle for a second. Leica 2 does a wheelie in the hunting horror for reasons unknown and turns around. Because it's cool? Obviously. Penetrating the barrier and armor of the Deus Machina so easily? Is it Dr. West's genius or the power of the Petrictarnic manuscripts inside this bike? We've got a ridiculous weapon on our hands. I'll finish him! She turns the throttle. Go like a go, like a go, like a go. Go like a go, like a go, like a go. Trembling with excitement of a predator, the hunting horror roars. But there's something ominous about this bike. It thirsts. It's blood hungry? Bloodthirsty? Bloodthirsty. Maybe I just feel that way because the Grimmer uses his Master Therions. It's a vague, shapeless feeling. I can't tell if it's the usual supernatural intuition at work or just my imagination. In grabbing on, I've accidentally... Sure, put your hands back. Hold her waist like everybody else does. But one mustn't short the details. He grabbed her hoo-haws. Pay attention, you'll get flung off! Yeah, we are absolutely a second common writer to her. Whoa! The hunting horse suddenly takes off. I hurriedly grab onto Leica. Yeah, right now dealing with Lord Byaki is important. It's more important than worrying about... Well... Focus, Taijuji Kudo. I'm grabbing on, Wait. Eh? Again? I feel like maybe earlier was supposed to be a different sentence. Maybe? I have a curious way of holding on. Kadal! Wait, he said shah! He didn't say kill. Lord Byaki's rifle shoots out a cursed bullet, spinning lightning and gale around it. The bullet carves light into the dark sky. He would do it twice though. Hold on tight. Not there! What shameless things are you doing under the pretext of this confusion, you fiend! I'm not doing it on purpose. What if it's twice because one for each one, you know? Even while we were having this silly banter, the magic bullet flies towards us. She grabs the handle and leans on the side. Turning its path diagonal, the hunting horse dodges the bullet and rises through the sky. It comes from the front. Big jump. A jump, even though we're flying? Either way, we dodged. The exhaust roars into light. The steel beast rises through the sky. It prances in the air, left, right, up, down. It dodges the bullets. Trajectory with equal speed and soars ahead effortlessly. A jump to the sky is a rider kick. That's, oh my gosh, it really is Kamen Rider. That was good. Shoots even more bullets. It fires so rapidly that it must be burning the barrel. To meet the intensifying attacks, we just have to control the hunting horse faster and better. Leica's handling increases in speed. Oh, she's having fun. Catch from behind a glimpse of Leica laughing slightly devilishly. She has the delight of a beast closing in on its prey. Seeing that, fear grows stronger in my heart. Oh no. Is she being taken over by the bloodlust? Because we do know that they want her. They want her to, like, be like their battery pack or something. So what if this is gonna accidentally, like, push her that way? Now this is Gapmo way! She just wants to kill everything. One more off-target shoot and the hunting horror jolts. This time, even my senses fall behind. And before I know it, impact. Lord Byaki's rifle is smashed to pieces. The remaining magic bullets explode and engulf Lord Byaki in a flash of light. The sound of the explosion fills the entire sky. His voice is crazy. Lord Byaki lost his right arm in that explosion. With its ripped wires flailing about, the arm falls into the darkness of the dead city. It hits the ground with a boom. A giant cloud of dust rises behind stones that fly up into the air. Kuro, we're going in. Huh? Ah! And again, we speed off faster than the eye can see. This time, My senses just barely managing to keep up as I watch carefully with my eyes. Feel with my body. What exactly do you feel like? Hey, Jujikudo, what exactly do you feel with your body? From the front through his right shoulder, from the back tearing off his left arm. Wait, the size difference? Oh my god. Like, I guess I didn't question it. Well, no, because we've never really seen, like, humans next to these things. They're so tiny. They're so tiny. Feel with my body. What did he mean by this, for real? I know it's being weirdly poetic. He is. Also, hi Gunner, good morning. His severed head flies up in the air as we perched his neck. This is a good picture though. Wait, hold on. This is funny. Kasha, kasha, kasha. Kasha, 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 kasha. Kasha, kasha. Yeah, I can close this. And then we save this. Bum, bum, bum. I mean, it is a giant robot mecha thing. But see, we've never seen a size comparison, I don't think. We've never seen, like, what humans look like in comparison. So it's really funny to see how tiny we actually are. And these are basically roughly the size of the things that have been destroying the town that Dr. West made. Can you imagine if you just, like, lived in your city right now and, like, every other week something huge like this kept running through it and making a mess of it? Like, I would move. Why does anybody still live in this town? Probably because they can't afford to move out. Penetrating his stomach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, why are 6 and 7? Wait, what? Why does it stop being sentences and turn lowercase? What? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. What? 67! We gouge the Deus Machina's fuselage countless times. We pierce the body and exit before the mercury has time to spew out. So, they switched it. See, in these ones, it's its own sentence, and then they just stopped making it its own sentence and turned it into commas. Why? I don't know. Possibly the Japanese did that and they just followed along. Smash's framework, the Deus Machina, is powerless against this trifling violence. It's an unbelievable sight. This is abnormal, even for Dr. West's greatest work. And while I shudder, the abuse continues. Penetrated again and again and again. Deus Machina is being violated to death. The hunting horror tearing apart and dashing through the shattered adamantium, machine fragments, and mercury is unreal, nightmarish. Oh, that's Mecha being brutalized. Leica is laughing with dark, brutal desire. Oh, desire! Hi, Jujikudo. Terrible with grammar, it's true. I mean, he did leave probably. Maybe he's lying about it being because of demonic stuff, and it's actually because he wasn't very grammatically doing well off. I go to work. You have a good stream, Sakimi. Thank you so much for stopping by. Maybe to make it faster pace, but they forgot. Maybe, who knows? But it looks wrong. It's wrong. This is wrong. It's dangerous. My sixth sense finally responds to the threat and screams out. Whose legs? His leg and left arm finally hit the ground and slowly stir up clouds of dust. From the side, it probably looks like Lord Byaki was falling apart on his own. Hunting horror speed has reached abnormality. What is it? I thought I heard the wicked laugh of a young girl. I yelled. Leica, stop! This is dangerous! Come back to your senses! But my still voice doesn't reach her. The hunting horror bolts straight for Lord Byaki's heart to finish him. Wasn't he like a top student or something? I don't think so. I think he was top in the sense that there was a lot of potential with his undeveloped magic power. Like, I feel like those that knew magic and that stuff, they could see that he had something. But I feel like for the rest of school, he was just kind of like average. He's one of, because he was in the secret magic society. I don't think that was just for smart people. I think that was because he was part of the magic, the Magic Chumi Society. Like, I think they scouted him for that. Because it was secret, so it's not like he could have applied for that. In an instant, Claudius jumps out of the cockpit. He adorns the wind and charges at full speed despite his crumbling body. The angle is diagonal. As to avoid the hunting horror, he's coming for us riders directly. My heart shudders and burns. Explosive energy shoots through my body. My body blazes as I stand up on the hunting horror. Hello. My body doesn't waver despite the intense G's hitting it. I brandish the scimitar of Barzai, Claudius, who no longer even resembles a human. Only a blade of bloody wind closes in. I leap. Like a bullet, I shoot off the hunting horror. The impact on my body threatens to tear it apart. Blood spews all over. My flesh is cut by supersonic blades and my skin peels. But I focus my everything on one single blow. Silence. Beyond the storm of impact, there's a serenity similar to death. I swing the scimitar down on the oncoming bloody wind. And even as a corpse, he wants to avenge his dead lover. What a guy. What a guy. A voice echoes through the silence. A voice that should have been blocked by the sound barrier. There is no impact. Then what's that sound? The blade just cuts through the bloody wind. Just that. And that, which was once Claudius, scatters apart like the petals of a crimson flower. And as for Leica's hunting horror, it has pierced the illusionary heart, the engine of the Deus Machina. Dark black matter is supposed to what? Matter spills out. It is supposed to keep expanding, but once it hits a certain size, it shrinks back again. It swallows the entirety of Lord Byaki, ready to explode, and shrinks. It compresses into a tiny speck of dust, and then Lord Byaki has ceased to be. Claudius, too, became a bloody mist and disappeared into the wind, as if his existence had been denied. Are we 100% sure Kudo is literate? I feel like we've seen him read stuff. We can read. We just don't know to what extent. The moment I land, all strength leaves me. I fall to my knees. Blood flows out from all over my body and trickles on the floor. My skin is torn to tatters everywhere. My lungs crave oxygen desperately. My heart's pounding so hard in my chest that I can't hear it in my ears. Or that I can't hear it in my ears. Is that... can just very easily tell what my own heart rate is. Like without, I feel like I hear my own heart most of the time. This is something that I don't get when people are like, oh my god, I can hear my heartbeat. Is that not normal? Are you not usually like aware of that? Can you guys hear your own heartbeat? Like you don't need to do anything special. Like you can just like, you are aware of it. You know what's going on. Is that a thing? Is that not a normal thing? Is that a normal thing? Are the books wrong or am I wrong? You said the problem that was sleeping as a kid. Unless I'm doing something really intense and I don't hear it normally, no. I can see, yeah, definitely is sleeping. I've just like turned it to white noise. I can definitely, like, if I just think for like 2 seconds about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I got this. If I'm doing nothing in hyper focus, yeah, that's like the sleep thing basically. I feel like I can just like feel it. I'm just aware at all times of what my heart's doing. It's just pumping, guys. It's just being a little buddy. Just like Al says, my body is a mess. Still, I use a scimitar as a cane to stand up and look around. What happened to Leica? Leica! Will I ever pronounce it correctly? Mecha pilots are smarter than they look. Because robot. Kudo is an exception because Demonbane runs on magic and first grade misunderstood physics. What? What? No, this is... They totally understand physics. What are you talking about? They've got Schrodinger's... Schrodinger's cat. Noise pollution makes it impossible for me? Are people eating sun chips near you? Is it the sun chips? It's gotta be. You've just got people constantly eating sun chips right next to you. That would make it very difficult. The hunting horse is parked a little ways away in the middle of a crosswalk, but something's amiss. She's sitting on the hunting horse, their head down, unmoving. It's hard to tell from afar, but it looks like her body is shaking. Is she hurt? Is it? They are good! We got all the cheddar cheese ones. Oh. Oh! Oh. It's the reason the quietest rooms drive people insane. I'm always super cute. I wish I could be rich enough of a YouTuber to do like those challenges. Like the ones where they have, like, I know Mr. Beast did it once where he put himself. See, that's the good thing, is when he puts himself into these crazy situations. And he was in the white room, but then like he had people monitoring him, like he had a psychologist monitoring him. Like, I want to try that. I want to see really how insane I would go. I would like to try. And I would basically go in under the pretext that I would probably have to be taken out earlier than I want to get out, but I want to see how long I could last.
No.
Right. It just as I was about to call her. Just as I was about to call her. Like I suddenly arched her back. Like she was looking up at the sky. She lets out some moans. It's clear it wasn't normal.
Leica-san!
Leica! How am I doing? Like I'm good on my end. Is that recently? I feel like he has other people do that for money now. No, I think it was one of his older videos. But he has gone in and done it himself. I think before I really knew anything about him, I was following him. Or not, I think, I know. I was following or subscribed to him for a little bit. And then I just kind of got bored. I don't understand how the Zoomer minds still like his stuff because it's all the same. It's all the same stuff over and over again. But who? Mr. Beast. Like, he's not really doing, like, anything crazy new. Like, he puts people in dangerous situations, has it so where they're monitored, because he can't show people dying on his YouTube channel or else he's gonna get, like, knocked out, so... And because you can see when the video ends, like, if it doesn't feel like the person's gonna win, then, like... Yeah. He had someone trapped in a burning house. Although, okay, if you listen, I did watch the clip of that was on Twitter, and it was a stuntman that they put in there. So stuntmen frequently get set on fire. So that guy knew what he was doing. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, he put someone in burning, but he was in a flame retardant suit. He had a mask on, which wouldn't have saved him. But then they also had people, like, on set ready to go in and save him, like, at a moment's notice. Because if anyone is aware that having injuries or deaths could destroy them, it's Mr. Beast. Like, the #1 person making sure that's not gonna happen is probably the man himself. Or, to be more accurate, his safety legal team. Maybe not the man himself. Probably more likely his safety legal team. People should watch The Fall Guy. What's that? Is it a movie? Beast audience surrounded. But that's what I'm saying. I'm shocked that they haven't gotten bored of him yet. Because it is just the same stuff over and over again. Also, I guess as kids, you watch serialized TV and it's the same stuff over and over again. So maybe that's why. It's just new enough. Intense pain runs through my body as I try to run to her side. My legs tangle. I fall face first into the ground. I smash my nose. Oh there, you alright? Remind me, Leica's... She let out a shrill scream. The source of this abnormality is obvious. The metallic sheen of the hunting horror is being covered in something like an exoskeleton of an insect? Dr. West? A nerve pattern emerges on its surface. It invades under Leica's skin and spreads like a web underneath. Oh, no. What on earth is going on? Leica's body jerks. Saliva runs down the side of her mouth. Her whole body spasms violently. Oh, she's being violent now. The beast still continues, forcing itself upon Leica. A darkness, blacker than the dark of night, spills out of the hunting horror. It spreads through the air like a drop of black ink in a cup of water. The hunting horror, surrounded by darkness, looks like a giant animal, a huge black dog. The dog opens its eyes and laughs. Or that's how it feels. The Dr. West? Oh, no. I don't really know what, but something really weird is happening. I need to save Leica from this beast. What the dog doing? Dog, let Leica go! I ignore the bodies. My body screams of pain and lift my... I read that as booty. My body up. But I'm late. Faster than I can run out. Faster than the hunting horror could take over Leica. Ooh. Faster than I can run out. And faster than the hunting horror could take over Leica. Completely. Huh? A flash? An impact? And an explosion? What? Intersection erupts. The rubble, the hourglass, the traffic signal, they all are blasted away and disintegrated. Defensive barrier! Utterly exhausted and hurt all over, my body can't stop from getting picked up by the blast. Just barely. Al's barrier manages to protect me from the heat and impact. Leica 2 is blown away by the shockwave. At least she wasn't disintegrated. It might have been a good thing, because at least she got separated from the hunting horror. It was... This seems dumb enough to be by Dr. West's design. It's like, well, I knew it would try and take her over, so I added in an automatic failsafe that is self-imploded. Behind the blazing inferno, in a magic circle of summoning, a giant is materialized. Its steel arm is pointed this way. Star-like machines fill the air around it. I don't know about the stars, but I recognize his huge frame. Or this huge frame. Ex Machina. An iron giant adorned in robes. A magician. Black steel. Wait, but if the hunting horror just exploded and we don't have our... Wait, what do we do? The other self, a De Vermis, Mysterious, under Tiberius' control. Beelzebub! Black shadow darts out of Beelzebub. The black shadow flies through the raging inferno as though dancing. It catches Leica just as she is about to hit the ground. I don't know when he changed into that silly magician or clown robe. His mask was one of ridicule. A living corpse last. Worst character. He is! He actually is the worst character. Oh, he changed himself to be part of the bike and then was gonna take her, and then it exploded, or he exploded it, and now he's got her. He did say he needed her alive. Well, now this turn. This looks like an opportune moment. I don't like his fingies are so gross. Oh, that's the end of the chapter? Oh my god. Excuse me, the file? Well, this is very different. The problem with test subject number 1 is that it was specialized for emotional responsivity. It'll go crazy from not being able to handle the pressure of C. Take a look at the chart. The sand value is below -10. It wouldn't be able to sustain itself. It's like reinforcing the psyche is necessary. What about number 2? That one has low emotional responsibility. I can't say this word! Responsivity! Instead. Oh, man, we're leaving. We can't expect numbers that meet the expectations. Number 3 is similar in concept to number 1. Look at these results. Danger of meltdown, and it... Wait, it leaves the... Oh my god, it even leaves the window. I can't see what it actually says. Is meltdown and insanity is probably high. There we go. I believe a revision of the curriculum's objectives is in order. What about number 8? That one's supposed to be specialized for the function of the sea priestess. That one's still in testing stages. It's too early for contact with sea. Same goes for number 6 and 7. The concept is 6 and 7! The concept of those two is too unique. Master does get carried away too easily. Don't remind me. 5 is out of the question. That leaves. You can't make me. You can't make me. Number 4. I was actually planning on making that one specialized as a weapon. excluding number 5. Most powerful test subject. Which one's 4 and which one's 5 though? Number 4 it is. Let's hurry and complete the internal internal magic circuitry. Then we shall make number 4 the sea priestess. Make number 4 the sea priestess. Make number 4 Leica the sea priestess. Uh-oh, well, I guess she's 4. So 5? Huh. So technically, Eva is more powerful than her, technically. I wonder if we'll get more. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not dead. So true, bestie. Logical and original. To the sky. To the sky. To that blue sky! Is this, wait, guys, this is just, I'm gonna post this to Blue Sky later. Finally, Blue Sky exclusive material. I got it. Pulled away by someone's hand, I ran. I was so completely out of breath. I was so surprised my legs still moved. Where I was running to, I have no idea. I simply ran. We were frantically running away. I ran so far away from something. I don't know. Why were we running? Or who am I running with? I don't know. Are we running? Who I'm running with? What am I doing? Exit. Escape that I thought would never end finally dies. We jump into the light. In front of us, and ever expanding, and blue sky. This must be Leica. What? No. I have wandered into a strange world of an unknown universe. Wait! Isn't this where we ended up? Or something that looked like this in the last, like, end fight? Dang, so she's already been there. Sometimes the sound design of this game is great. Other times, it's Wes exiting and male noises. Listen. Sometimes male noises are great. Sometimes we get clocks. Each step is gigantic. Their height must be over 3 times. 3 times! But they're not red. That of a person. The width looks to be several hundred meters. These giant stairs stand tall like a mountain. I can't see it entirely, but it looks like it extends all the way up. A staircase? Heaven, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, if you look to your right, you can see the staircase that appears in that one Cowboy Bebop episode with the frog. Space sprawls out around the stairs. Infinite sky lit by thousands upon billions of stars. And the strangest of all, floating in that space are clocks as numerous as the stars. They range from ones as small as a wristwatch to those so large they entirely can't be seen. Or their entirety can't be seen. Ooh, these stairs. Their types are even more varied. Grandfather, cuckoo, yeah. Pocket, hourglass, sundial, alarm, wall. All of them keeping track of different times. With ticks, bells, cuckoos, and chimes. They echo. Wait, can you spell echo with an E? Is this a British thing? Brits! Brits explain! Indefinitely, singing aloud, around that resonates throughout the world. This is a space of clocks. Surrounded by innumerable clocks, engulfed by their sound, resounding like the final trumpet. I can do nothing but stand there. Why am I in a place like this? I hear laughter. I look up above my head. A dark girl is sitting atop the stairs. And you are? Humans are such pitiful existences, not realizing that they're puppets of fate. They continue dancing comically. An archaic spelling, but then why would she spell it like that? She's not archaic, she's just a little girl. I'm gonna blame the Brits. Girl's laughter carries across the sky, mixes in with the sound of clocks. It is a strange and awkward chorus. The girl continues. Her dark black eyes stare into me like the abyss. Yes, gaze not into the abyss. And in the abyss. There's one Niji Sanji song that I can think of. I think I've listened to it like twice because I don't actually like this song. But they say into the abyss and then it like there's a breakdown. Lest the abyss gaze into you. Things deviate from the usual plan this time. Even though that's not a big deal. I'll ask for your cooperation in the adjustment. It's probably taken from Lovecraft. Because they do that with like a lot of their word choices otherwise, so they possibly went with his spelling. This description should be accompanied by a Linkin Park song. Something enters me. It slips right past the wall of my heart and penetrates straight into my soul. I'm helpless. A universe-shaking quake. A giant staircase of cracks. The girl clicks her tongue. I wonder why, but when she does that, it seems like rays of sanity shine into this abnormal space. Tiberius, huh? That's the worst timing. Oh well. Whatever. This is nothing to obsess over. Well done, Leica Crusade. See you again. The girl becomes a mist and disappears into darkness. The relentless quaking shakes the space and cracks the world. Everything keeps crumbling down. The darkness speaks one last thing before disappearing. If you still retain your sanity. If you still retain your sanity when that time comes. What? Chapter Blade Runner? Why did nobody tell me that we had missed a part of the Blade Runner continuity, you guys? You guys, we watched the first two movies. Why didn't we? I can't believe we missed this part of the Blade Runner continuity. Twice in one day! Heck yeah. Series watch when? Wait, haven't we watched? I think we have watched them. Funny how we talked about it earlier. We made this happen, Dornians. We made this happen. And I guess technically now we're group watching this part. Blasted away, unable to land properly, I roll across the ground. I focus all my energy into my four limbs. The wounds are healing up, but my body still hurts all over. Oh no, we haven't watched the anime. Wait, Blade Runner anime? Oh. I didn't even know this existed. Yeah, Black Lotus. A neo-noir science fiction animated miniseries. based on the Blade Runner franchise. Alright. Okay. See, this guy, well, I guess this is technically the start of a new chapter. But this is why we stopped last time where we did. Because this is basically still the same fight. We didn't actually get rid of this guy. And who knows if we're gonna get rid of him now, actually. In fact, the Blade Runner book is really, really boring, but I read it and liked it! It's nothing, I mean, it's technically like a prequel? Not a prequel to the movie, right? Was it? No? Like, if you go into reading the book expecting it to be exactly like the movie, then yeah, it's gonna be boring. But if you go into it just expecting it to be like a Android cop book, then it's fine. It's pretty good. And I feel bad. There was a lot of characters I'm like, oh, we didn't deserve that. There was actually some really good stuff in that book, now that I'm thinking about it. There was some really clever things. It was like the two police precincts, like that. I don't know, those mechs are smart, you guys. I grip my teeth, man up the pain, and get up. Beelzebub's giant body, lit crimson. It looks like he's just in like a onesie. By the blaze, peers down at me. Someone had to enjoy it in order to— True! That is very true. Two interviews followed by a grown man sad because of his Tamagotchi. Oh? Interview? Did we read the same book? Did you read the wrong book? I grip my teeth, man up the pain, and get up. Wait, we keep getting double lines, I swear. Tiberius lands on Beelzebub's shoulders with Leica in his arms. Leica is probably unconscious as she's motionless. Kisama! Let go. He does! Like, I don't know, the way he's got like the bulging... He basically looks like he's got like bulging muscles while wearing a very... one of those skin-tight shirts that are all the rage among muscle builders. And then, yeah, he just wants tenbies and chocolate milk because tenbies are chicken and that's protein and milk is also protein. Are you reading something from it? Not currently. I'm thinking actually that for November we'll read is it still called Parasite Eve? We'll read Parasite Eve, the book, or whatever comes before the prequel to the game so that we can play the game in December. That's what I want to do. That is what I want to do. Wait, let's go! Yeah. There's not many Christmas games, guys. Parasite Eve is one of them. And like, I really want to read the book before we play the game. So we might have November be reading Parasite Eve novel, and then we play Parasite Eve at some point during December. Probably more towards the end of December. Oh, Parasite Eve, but never read the novel? Yeah, and it's in English. Hey, Kudo, your precious little Metatron is right here. He's got a hostage. This is ugly. He's ugly. No way, don't be silly. It's not something boring like that. I'll be using her for something far better. What? The chill runs down my spine. Feel an anxiety grip and strangle my heart. What are you planning on doing with Leica? Wouldn't you like to know? Those two indie games are trying to recreate the gameplay. Wait, which two indie games? Tell me more. He laughs and spins around like a top. The expression on his mask changes dizzyingly with each spin. And then the rotation stops dead. Crackers go off and confetti flies about. Metatron has been chosen as the Sea Priestess, the core of the Sea Project. Wow! Spectacular! Sea Priestess? That's right. The tyrant was supposed to be the Sea Priestess, but you've obviously destroyed her along with Nameless. Oh wait, him along with Nameless. Maybe Nameless was a girl? Oh, but I thought they kept calling Tyrant the Tyrant, the girl. I don't know which one. Anybody? Anybody? Is which? Nameless one is the mech. Okay, so it should be her. You destroyed her along with the Nameless. Or along with Nameless. It was quite the inconvenience. I'm pretty sure someone shared it in gaming. Oh, okay. Parasite mutant. Got it. Got it. Tyrant on that convict. Sorcerer, stronger. Unless it was a boy. Maybe I'm the wrong one. Stronger than even the Anticross. It's no surprise the power would be at the heart of the Sea Project to bring down God, but... Oh, we're having Metatron sub in! It's your fault this happened. Like they say, you reap what you sow. How's Leica going to replace the tyrant? You said core! Surely not anyone will work! That's right. That's one of my questions. Tiberius answers while laughing. Oh, come on. Come on, you guys. You know that she was that she was part of a project or something for Anticross, or not Anticross, but for the Black Lodge. Like, fine. You got this. You can do this. I believe in you. Oh, and point or 45 parabellum. Is that how you pronounce that right? You don't know? Perhaps you didn't hear that the true identity of Metatron is really Black Lodge's human weapon. I know that already. What does that have to do with anything? Oh, well, let me explain, or let me tell you. The Moonchild project that Metatron was part of isn't simply a project to create human magic weapons. Its purpose was to create the Sea Priestess. So it was into the Cthulhu summoning project all along? The Sea Priestess must be a woman with a strong emotional gosh darn it! Responsivity to God. The Black Lodge tried to create humans with the prerequisite for becoming the priestess. Metatron was one of the experimental units created in the process. And the final product was a tyrant. Okay, no, then... Oh, I guess human. I see priestess though, and I just automatically assume girl. So, the tyrant was a human weapon too? The design concept is completely different from Metatron, so she didn't transform into any kind of hero. But Metatron does meet the requirements of the Sea Priestess. Wait, what about Ryuga? 10 of 1! He's a male! Has he been modified too. Okay, yeah, wait. Yeah. Yeah, you tell him.
さあ担当じゃないからそこまで詳しいことはわからないわ。まあ
I'm not in charge of him, so I don't know the details. Well, it was Vespasianus. So maybe it was just a whim of an experiment.
まあとにかく
Anyways,
そういう
now
こと
you
よ。
know. So we'll be taking Metatron, the priestess's key to the sea project. Right. The other question, or rather, I found out it's that simply summoning Cthulhu isn't enough to complete the sea project. There was a slight rumble and tumble. There's a rumbly and a tumbly. Sure, but Cthulhu's still unawake, unmoving. The instant Cthulhu awakens, the entire world will fall under his deformed grasp. So, as Tiberius said, they're still missing a crucial component, which is the sea priestess. Is the tyrant a female? It seems like yes, the tyrant is a female. The tyrant was a female. I thought because I think they just wrote it wrong because I mean there's a ton of typos in this, so they just said him instead of her. And I really can't let them take Leica to prevent further despair. Most importantly, I can't let them take advantage of Leica like this. I poised a scimitar of Barzai. I waver. Body tilts, but I managed to hold myself up. Show some balls here, Daijuji Kuro. Or don't.
この状況でまだ戦う気なの、
You're
クロちゃん。
still going to fight, even in this situation,
で
Kuro.
も無駄無駄よ。
It's useless
メタトロちゃん
though.
は
Metatron's going to offer her
様に
body and
捧げちゃうんだ
soul to Cthulhu.
させるか。
I won't let you! See, wait, that's crazy!
あああああああ。
Got earn money by exchanging it for literacy. See you in 12 hours! Goodbye, Gardener. Thank you for stopping by. It's true, we do have stream in 12 hours. That's crazy. So I'm about to run up. Stars shoot an invisible magic bullet at me. My reflexes stop me just in the nick of time, and it explodes right in front of me. Blown away by the blast, I roll and bounced across the asphalt.
殺しはしないわよ。
I won't kill
せいぜ
her.
いメタトロちゃんがボロボロにされていくのを想像して
Oh!
悔しがりなさい。
No, I don't think we will, sir. Bro, this is YouTube! Come on!
ああああああああ。待ちやがれ。
Wait! The machine begins glowing faintly, engulfed by light. Crumbling in light, it becomes particles of light itself and stretches forth in space. A flash. The light particles become a herd, a single beam of light, and are sucked into Cthulhu above. Nothing remains in its wake. A heavy silence drowns the skyless city. Take the shot! I punch my fist into the ground. The asphalt breaks and scatters. The pain of my fist is nothing compared to the feeling of burning rage and powerlessness within. Leica!
お兄ちゃん、ライカお姉ちゃんは
Little... Where's Sister Leica?
まさか
No, it can't be. At least reassure them that she's not dead.
おかしいよ。そんな
Could
の
it be
変だろ。
Sister Leica's Metatron, right? She's invincible hero, right?
メタトロンなんだろ。
Sorry.
すまねえ。
She's not dead! She's just been kidnapped, okay? We can still save her. Like, you're making them think the worst of the worst. Give them some hope. You can tell he's not good with kids. Really sorry. Survived the onslaught of 3 Anticross and Soundophon and destroyed 1 Deus Machina. The underground base suffered heavily. The loss of Leica, Metatron, the heavy darkness of defeat over us. The kids managed safe escape from the shelter area. They're now in the residential area, in the middle of the base, under the protection. Also, why do they not have all 3 sprites of the kids? Is that not allowed? Under the protection of Hado. The butler that fought and lost against Titus survived, but suffered heavy injuries. He's still unconscious, in intensive care. Dr. West and Elsa couldn't suppress Tiberius, and were beaten instead. They were found knocked out in the shelter and taken in. But Tiberius must have had time to waste on those 2, as their injuries were nothing. Mustn't have had time to waste on those 2, as their injuries were nothing serious. There was something on my mind. Is Sandalphon here? It's like this with the scar on his eye here. His transformation wore off, so you probably didn't know it's him. No. The only survivors in the shelter were Dr. West and Elsa, 2 people. Well, 1 person and 1 machine to be exact. I have not seen a man, as you described, Mr. Daijuji, and have no interest in such. Oh, shut up, you're weird. I didn't ask about your interests. Well, it did get pretty rough in there. Maybe it was blown to pieces? It's highly possible. Really? Even if he was dead, his body not remain? Something just doesn't feel right. I mean, they just dropped a hint earlier that he's the strongest weapon they have, so like, I feel like he's gonna come back. Hopefully on our side, hopefully to save Leica when it's like, you know, his possible brainwashing, like, gets knocked out of him, maybe. Maybe. And then he'll sacrifice himself. I can't just accept such an offhanded conclusion. He was alive. And while we were in combat, he ran away. That's what we should assume. Can't agree with such an optimistic view. Yeah, that's true. Looks like Al's thoughts were on the same track. I have the exact same opinion, I nod. If that's the case, it leaves the question of where he ran to. Yeah, it's redemption arc time! Because we still don't know exactly why he's so angry at her. It's like, oh, she escaped. But then, like, I feel like there's gotta be more to the story than that. That they haven't told us yet. He was almost purged by Tiberius. He will be returning to Black Lodge. Movements will be even harder to track than before. But let's set him aside for now. There's a mountain of other things to worry about. Metatron. No. Leica. But she fell into the enemy's hands. We lost Metatron means that we lost a great part of our power to fight back Black Lodge. Not just a loss for the kids and me. We don't have Demonbane and we don't have Leica's help. Oh, we faced them. They still have 4 Anticross and Cthulhu. And Cthulhu is about to awaken. Now that he has Leica, a sea priestess. I'm about to go against Deus Machina and a genius god with nothing but my own body. This is nothing short of insanity. Do you have any way to get through this desperate situation? Did you know about it? Like it was Metatron. Yeah. I only found out recently though. I'm sorry I didn't say anything. No, don't worry about it. You're probably the one this is hardest on. That's not true. What? No, that's wrong. I don't have the right to wallow in self-pity like that. It's the kids that's the hardest on. I'm pissed at my own worthlessness. Even now, Leica's in danger. I don't have the time to be sad or scared. Stop fooling around, Kudo! We begin walking towards the exit.
黒、どこに行く？
Kudo, where are you going?
羊さんやドクター
I'm
ウエ
going
ス
to
ト
pay the butler and Dr. West a visit.
ドクタ
I
ー
need
ウ
to
エス
talk
ト
to
に
Dr. West
話がある
anyway.
待て待て。おい。
Hey, wait, don't leave me behind! Just follow him, man. I always find that funny when it's like people are like, wait, don't leave me behind! It's like, just walk! They didn't like strap you to a chair. Unless they did, then you're allowed to actually complain. All chases after me. I keep going ahead.
大辻さん。
Mr. Taijuji! Princess calls to my back. I look back just once. My eyes meet a serious gaze.
我々波動財閥の全力を尽
The
くし
Hado Financial
大
Association
辻さんやライカさ
will
ん
give
だけ
it
に
all
全てを背
everything.
負わせたりは
Will
しま
not
せん。
let Leica
ですから
and you shoulder it all.
どうか無理なさらないで。
Don't push yourself anymore. You have to.
ありがとう
Thanks. The princess's thoughts reach me. I thank her deeply. They weren't just empty words. Because there are people like these that I can fight. And still fight. The throne and altar room. Torches lit in the quickening darkness. Shadows dance in the torchlights. The occasional glimpse of the other in the dancing shadows. Perhaps that is not an illusion. In front of the current empty throne of Adaptus Exemptus, Augustus glares bitterly at Tiberius, who stands before him.
二度にわたる波動財閥制圧の失敗。
Ooh, wait, how'd they feel?
カリグラに続いてク
Oh,
ラウン
I
ディウ
guess
スの
Claudius
戦
did
士。
that. I forgot about that already.
ジュリス。お前たちはそれでも
Calling yourself Anticross, have you no shame? A normal member might have passed out from fear under the pressure of Augustus' verbal assault, but Tiberius doesn't flinch. The Commerce is laughing.
いやーね
Oh, come on. If you get so worked up, your blood pressure will shoot up and you'll kick the bucket, Augustus.
それに
And
波動財
besides,
閥壊滅には
we
失
did
敗した
fail
け
in
どさ
destroying the
ほら
Hado Association,
Chino
but
Nico wa
see, we got the sea princess right here. He snaps his blackened fingers. They were green and red? Pinkish almost? Like char red? His blackened fingers, made of just skin and bone. Doors open and lights up the darkness behind. Through that light, members pull the chains of Leica, who is hung on a cross. She is shackled and gagged. Oh, okay, so that was the sea priestess outfit. Got it. Sealing talismans are placed all over her body to remove her powers of
あ
transformation.
あ、そうだ。そう
Certainly.
だな。
That's true.
4号以外の
Right, everything
ペン
besides
ダも
number
ほんの些細な
4.
ことではないかな。
Trivial, are they not, brother?
どうせどんなに連中
No
が
matter
あがい
what
たと
they
ころ
do,
で、競争
how
た
hard
る
they
クズルの
try,
前
they're
は知り合
powerless
ったに
against
等
the
しいでは
great
ないか。
Cthulhu.
では
Isn't
ない
that
か。
right? Yes.
な。ウエスパシアヌス。
Vespasianus. Vespasianus stands by Augustus' side with a big grin on his face. There's no visible regard for the huge blow to the Antichrist, or for the huge blow the Antichrist have suffered in his face.
そうよそうよ
That's right.
私何度もぶっ
That's
殺さ
right.
れて
That's
それ
right.
でも
I
頑張っ
was
たんだから
killed so many times, but I
褒めて
still
くれたっ
tried
ていい
hard
じ
to
ゃないの
know.
さ
It wouldn't hurt to give me some praise.
調子に乗るな、
Don't
ティベ
push
リ
it,
ウス。
Tiberius.
だが
But
まあ
anyway,
確かにクトゥルさえ制御
It's
できれ
true
ば
that once we
地
were
球のい
in,
かなる勢力ももはや敵
once
で
we're
は
in
ない。
control of
それに
Cthulhu,
メタトロン
no
がいない
force
今
on Earth
連中に
can
残
stop
された
us.
戦力は
And without
皆
Metatron,
に
their
等しい。
power is practically not. I wonder if they can't show us
草
this
を外
image.
してやれ。
Methinks that maybe there's an image that they could show us, but they can't because it's all ages. Take off her gag. River takes off Leica's gag as instructed. Saliva drips off the mouthpiece. Oh, okay, no, we got an image. All right, she's safe.
あなた方は
I wish they would zoom out. Let us have like a better picture of the whole thing. You.
いやはや。
Well,
海の
well.
時は慌
I
ただしくて
didn't have time to chat back at the sea.
いやはや久しぶり。
Long time no
久しぶりだな、
see.
ライカ。
It's been a while, Leica. To be speaking face to face. Speak face to face like this, you. Spacius. I didn't think I would see your dirty face again. I'm appalled. She scowls in anger. Her speech naturally becomes that of Metatron. Vespasianus puts his hand on his head and theatrically shakes it sideways, lamenting. Like how they do that in Ace Attorney. How rude. You become a cold woman like that. I'm saddened. I'm very, very saddened. After I was like a father to you, who had no parents. Are you mad? No. Also, everyone else. Did you think that even once we thought of you as a father? I am wounded. Well, family issues aside, I've been interrupted so many times that I'd like to have a little taste before Cthulhu. Oh, please. Countless tentacles that emerge from his lower body run over Leica's body. Run over Leica's body. Leica distorts her face in disgust, and Tiberius draws close to Leica. Cut it out! Don't put unnecessary strain on her soul before we offer her to God. Come on now! His voice he voices his discontent, but his tentacles and tongue freeze. His head rotates in his hood, and the mask changes to one of sadness. I worked for nothing. This is no fun. Complain to yourself for not having done a better job. I will begin preparation for the ritual immediately. The Dorning Blue Gecko was a man.
いいわよ別に。じゃあ、私はもう一回遊びに出かけるから。
Oh, Augustus, you big meanie. Fine then. See if I care. I'll just go out and play again then. And with that, Tiberius turns around and walks towards the exit. You're not going to screw up again, are you? Remember the thing we took for fun? Thought I might put it to good use. Oh. I see. How did you manage to never run out of ways to harass people like that? Very well, I like. It'll serve to pass the time, at least. I can't wait to see the kind of face that hypocrite Daijujikuro will make. Tiberius leaves the throne room, gleefully spinning and dancing. Augustus watches him go with a look of shock and disgust. He turns back towards Vespasianus. Now, let us begin our dearest desire. Now, Leica, your turn has finally come at long last. You were created and raised for this moment, only for this very moment. It is the meaning of your life, what you have been searching for all along. Aren't you happy? My life is not here. Your life is only here. Don't get the wrong idea, Leica. You're just an abnormality. Other, like us. You've been expunged from the human world. You don't belong. There is no place for you anywhere on this earth. You've been living a dream, a mere illusion. It is but a desire that will never be fulfilled. It's you, the Black Lodge, who's dreaming. Miss Abby, the magic weapons, the robots of destruction, things like us, even Cthulhu, are all just nightmares produced of the resentment and delusion of you. We can only curse and destroy. Yuga and I got dragged into that nightmare. Indeed. Indeed. It is so. What you say is correct. Right. I'd forgotten. You were always a bright child. Now I remember. But like, we can only live inside the nightmare. So we're just going to swallow the entire world. A never-ending nightmare. Do what thou wilt. That is the only way we can. Yuga too can only do such. Perish. You and the Black Line will perish! He who condemns evil and bears the sword that smites evil will arrive. That will definitely come to exist in this world. Like Daijuji Kudo, perhaps? But Miss Leica's sword, your so-called sword that smites evil, is broken. No, that's not it. Swords are merely swords. True? Guys, no true words. Logical and original. Swords are merely swords. Weapons of killing. Tiberius just left to go prove that. What? So can we question about this guy's cane? It doesn't look like he's really holding it, but then it also doesn't look like it's on the ground. How is it? Oh. Now, enough talk. Let us begin. Begin the end of the human world. Begin the first ball of our new world. Ball? Like, accept it. Like you, the other, and the existence of God. One not soiled by human hands, like the tetragrammaton. The existence of a true God. That is your place. You can return to. Hello. Logical. We only have logical and original Dornians here. Intensive. The IC! It's the ICU! Wait, what? Oh, right. For a second I thought this is Daijuji Kudo. I was like, wait, what? No, this is the butler. Butler-kun. Butler lay on the bed with the respirator wrapped all over. With the respirator wrapped all over in painful-looking bandages. He had already passed the peak of danger, and the ECG is beeping rhythmically. The carelessness that led to the butler to suffer like this. Really ashamed of myself. He does! He looks so much better with his hair like this. He looks so much better with his hair like this. How can you leave it down? There's a small change in the EC. In the ECG. Did something happen? Or so I wonder, but the butler opens his eyes and looks this way. Looks like he's conscious. Hold on a second. I'll get the princess and the others. The machine lets out a loud beep! The butler yanks off the respirator and tries to sit up, despite how badly he must be hurting. They look better in Brit. True! I think his normal haircut is a little too much. That's all. He needs to loosen up. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Manages to sit upright, but immediately he collapses forward. I wish to support him. Rose. That's right, I forgot! I forgot that they feed. They feed everybody in this. This is like the most shonen the most yaoi scene that we get in this whole thing. Yeah, the ship is back. It's got its tiny little sail. It's a teeny little sail, but it's fine. All you need sometimes. You wounded so badly you were half dead. It's too early for you to be moving. Mr. Daijuji. doesn't heed my warnings at all. Gritting his teeth and enduring the pain, he desperately hangs on to his fleeting consciousness. It whispers weakly into my ear. Oh, into your ear. See, this is... I still find it crazy that, like, people are anti-shipping. And, like, this is what they would be angry at people for shipping online. They'd be like, you ship Daijuji Kudo and the butler? No, did you not read my banner? It says anti-shipping. Can we, or pro-shippers do not interact. Did you not see that? Hello? Can you get out of my mentions? Anti-cross? This is pro-cross propaganda, clearly. Pro-shipper, but anti-cross. I wonder who would... I don't know. No, Augustus would absolutely... Augustus is a pro-shipper. I listened carefully, without interrupting. Once he finishes saying what he had to say, the butler's body goes limp. I hold his upper body up firmly. I got it. Make sure your injuries weren't for nothing. After responding to the butler, I lay him back on the bed. Either he eased up or was knocked out again, as his eyes were shut and his breathing is regular again. I gently draw the bed sheets back over him, and then leave with that. String of Words just has no meaning anywhere else. It really doesn't. It's like pro-shipper word, but then anti-cross would confuse majority of people online. And even pro-shipper, some people don't know that, thankfully. That word should just die. What do you mean people can't be creative? As soon as we enter the doctor's office next door, we're assaulted by wailing and brutal guitar shredding. Okay, but it's brutal guitar shredding. Like, come on, can you be mad? I plug my ears immediately, but the sharp ringing in my ears still pierces my brain. This regret, this anger, this anguish. Oh, how can I express these? Oh, that's when you get your best songs out. In the end, guitarists are pathetic existences only able to express their emotions with a melody. And listen, you shall laugh at this miserable genius. Be quiet in the infirmary! Whoa! Terrible. In any case. What? Is it Daijuji Kudo? Are you gonna laugh at me for losing yet again to a mere magician? An unscientific existence? Yes, go ahead. Laugh at me. I don't care. I don't care at all. Geniuses are destined to be alone, never to be understood by the ignorant masses. See, this is what I'm saying. It totally seems like something he would do to have horror. What is it? The motorcycle just blow up if things went bad. What? Wait, who's saying this? Why did you abuse me, calling me a pathetic dog, you fools? Pathetic dog. And he took that personally for some reason. Despite asking for it. You're full of energy as always, aren't you? Please call Elsa a dog too. Yell at me, look down on me, abuse me, Lobo. Uh-oh. That's definitely not what he meant. Besides, that she-male zombie bastard is cheating! What do you mean he won't die even if you kill him? I think there's a very long visual novel series that you need to read that will say the exact opposite. Actually, I think you can just watch the anime. I think you might just be able to get good with the anime. This is why I hate these unscientific, illogical, unoriginal sorts of people. I agree completely. But you're not one to be calling people illogical. Anyways, moving on. I have something to ask of you. What is it? A rare, completely normal face from Dr. West. Why is this thing evil? Oh! Oh. Do you really intend on writing this thing? Al eyes the hunting horror as she questions me. I know where she's coming from. We saw what happened to Leica earlier. Oh, is this how we see? Maybe he'll go into his dark place with this? But then no one's gonna be there to, like, fish him out. I know just as well how dangerous this thing is, but... yeah, we've got no other choice. Without Demonbane, the only weapon we have that stands a chance against Deus Machina is this. Maybe dangerous and suspicious. There's no other way. Honestly, I can't recommend this either. The only one who can harness the power completely is Metatron, a living magic weapon. Taking synchronicity with the machine and physical durability into account. You're not going to match for it. You're not going to be a match for the Deus Machina. There's nobody else but me. So I'm gonna give it my best. But it's depicting in the canonic manuscripts. It's built into this. Even though there's no spiritual response, it's still creepy. Anime hurt your— why your butt? Kinda sus. Why your butt, partner? Why your butt? Like, you know, head makes sense because, you know, you're thinking a lot. And it's illogical at times. What? Curious. Most curious. The Pakanachik manuscripts. Master Therion's grimoire. What if their will is still concealed within the hunting horror? Is this a zombie? Had a lot of drills? Ooh? Oh, a zombie, guess. Oh, that actually wasn't the anime I was thinking about. I was thinking of Fate's Stay Night. Because they say when you're killed when you die or something. No, when you die when you're killed. Yeah. Oh! Well, now we know what anime you've watched and exactly what scenes have stuck out in your brain. Noted. Everyone, take note. License for the class. Now's not the time. See, this is why it's fun to be really vague with what I'm thinking of, because then we get fun things like this. Now's not the time to be worrying about that. Be the trap or whatever. I'll use everything I have to save Leica. This is bullying! You offered up information completely on your own accord. I did nothing. But vaguely talk about something. It wasn't even intentional this time, but I'm gonna do it now more often. Not that I can ever remember the name of anything anyway. Bum bum. Anyway, I need you to hurry and check it out. I want to put an end to this before they start moving. I got my comrades. I'm sure you've got comrades within the Dornians. Soul-laid bear, and we're proud at you. Dance for us. I'm sure you've got fellow Dornians that have watched it. Well, I'll try and modify it the best I can, so you can handle it. Wait, Kuro. All turns. Her scrutinizing eyes away from the hunting horror and over to me. It feels like she's seeing right through me. What? Did you say put an end to this? You're not planning on heading into illusionary heart mother, are you? Nobo? She's a keen one, alright. In the same boat after all. It's no use keeping it secret. I nod and confess. Our only chance of victory. That's crazy, Dobo. Crazy. She's right. That's not a chance at all. That's suicide. Shut up! I'm doing the best I can. Stop putting back in work. A carriage horse. A worker bee. Like a slave! Demonetized. Rethink it! You're my arch nemesis. You can't just go and die on your own like that, you know? Destiny and all that. Don't push your crazy destiny on me. Oh, wait. Hold on, Dornians. I think we know who the true pro-shipper is from the Antichrist. And they've turned traitors and become good guys. It's Dr. West! Of course it's Dr. West as the pro-shipper! Good for him. Look at that, look at... Of course he'd have the imagination to make up something like that. Of course! A base Dr. West. Utilizing his brain, really. Rethink it, Robo. Rethink it, Robo. Take this brainwashing signal, transmit a sentiment, at least, since I don't have that kind of feature. Hello, Australian! Don't transmit weird thoughts to me. Is she that important to you? It's one line, brief, sharp and cold. Don't question me. Her gaze pierces me. It seems as if she's telling me she might not hold back depending on the answer. I'm unable to answer right away. I wait a while. Because there's no answer, Al goes on. Getting all heated like that? A chance? A chance, you say? It's ridiculous. Your recklessness will be but an elimination of that tiny chance we have. Al's expression turns stern, impatient, regret, sorrow, such mixed feelings going on her face. Al asks again. Is she that important? Is she so important that you have to go that far? You have to weigh her against the fate of the earth? Answer me! Answer me! The call of the wait, what is it? How does the whole thing go? Answer me! Answer me, Kuro! The school of the undefeated of the East! The wings of the king! Zenshin! Kiritsu! Beautiful. Look! The East is burning red! Anyways. She stands tall to grab my collar and shouts. Her intensity makes even Dr. West and Elsa fall silent. It's probably, as I thought, Al will really let it loose depending on my answer. I can't lie about it. I can't lie or gloss over it. So, I answer firmly. Of course. Al continues glaring. I return her stare. Straight on. My turn to ask the questions. Is that wrong? Is it wrong to fight for a woman? Nobody can fight for only grand things like the world or Earth. It's because there's someone we want to protect in the world. That's why we can take on bigger burdens and fight. The reason I fight is because it's the Earth that everyone lives on. Because Arkham City is the home that Leica, that I love, is home to the Leica that I love. I fight to protect that. There's no point if I lose her. I fight only for that. Is that not good enough of an answer? Answer me, Al! The school of the undefeated of the East! The winds of the king! Zenshin! Keiretsu! Okay, they're on the same terms now. We stand motionless, eyes still locked. I don't dare look away. Brutal honesty. In all seriousness, I face Al to carry out that which I believe in. Eventually, Al's tiny lips move. No. There's nothing wrong about that. We all know in her heart of hearts, she's like, but it should have been me! That was Al's answer. Even with that, I still can't move on. I still can't move. Al goes on. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, human. That is indeed the truth about humans. Radiantly shining justice only is such subjective, egotistic desire that easily distorted weak truth can humans find justice. But it's that justice pulled from the darkness of your heart will easily become evil. With but one wrong move, it's that which will become the sword that smites even the evil gods. That is something only humans are capable of. So human, you are correct in every point. Al. Al's lips curve into a smile. Gentle. I'm envious of you. And a slight, sad, lonesome smile. Al, I swear we'll get to your route eventually. I promise. Oh, there's another visual novel I want to read before we get to your route, after we finish this route. Facts, my brother. You're spitting facts! I catch just one glimpse of raw longing and envy in her jade eyes. Ponder for a moment on the words to say next, but it turns out I already know what to say. Thank you. Al nods in satisfaction, with a cheeky expression, but her face turns serious right away. Is there more? However, there is something you're overlooking. Know what everyone else. Know that everyone else feels the same as you do. Oh? Like there are those you want to protect. There are those you wish to protect you. Wait, there are those. Okay, I think I understand what it's trying to say here, but for some reason my brain is not reading in the correct cadence. Just like you have someone you want to protect, there are those who wish to protect you. Fiddle, don't try to fight alone. Everyone, including me, can do so much to protect you. Back. Thanks so much. No need to thank anyone. Now that you understand,
分かった
let's
な
go
ら
talk to the
波
Hollow
動の
Girls
小
and
娘ど
plan.
もの作戦を
Oh, it's the most hated guy. He's back. A blaring siren interrupts Al's word. Everyone present tenses up. Kodo's voice sounds from the communication device.
シティ49バンク近辺に時空新反応
Dimensional quake detected in the vicinity of City Sector 49. Something containing Deus Machina class energy is materializing. The siren waited. It's so polite!
召喚です
It's a summoning. I guess the Deus Machina it was just waiting for Al to finish her speech, because that'd be really rude if it interrupted her.
アンチクロスか
Is it the Anticross?
連続かよ
Again, this is too soon!
さて
Now,
正義だの
I need to teach those kitties something. Those kitties talking about silly things like justice a lesson. A lesson about life's hardships.
観測対象
Oh,
経
you
験
cannot.
全長50メートル級デウスマキナって
Targeting materials around 50 meters high
これって
in height. The Deus Machina. What? No, wait, this can't be. Is it Demonbane?
切ない真似を
Those
やってきる
monsters are rotten down to the core. Such tasteless fellow as usual. Elbow.
どこまで我々をコケにすれば
Won't they stop at anything to make fools of us? Blood drips from my fist. I grip so hard my nails dug into my palm. Cut your nails! Why are your nails so long? Cut your nails. My vision blurs from the heat. The back of my neck burns. The back of my throat is dried up. My heart beats furiously. Vulgar laughter sounds from the summoned machine. Tiberius. So it is you! Only you would come up with such a tasteless thing. The machine he's on is not the summoned Deus Machina of the Divermus Mysterious. This machine is...
Demonbane!
Yeah, buddy. But where did they get Demonbane? How did they get is it a fake? Is it Demonbane? Is it Demon Pain? Wailing of thousands of cursed spirits resound explosively through the base. Their grudges penetrate even the outside walls, shielded by magic, and ooze into the facility like a herald of woe and wrath. Explosive death throws rings out from the upper levels. They stole our wife and our Meg! It's quite rude of them. They should give theirs back. Spirit of the damned infringes upon the real world and demolish the upper
治療
levels.
使いお得意の音量手段か
It's a vengeful spirit bomb!
吐き散らされた窒素で
Favorite of the
精神
necromancer.
力の脆い
Even
もの
if
な
it
ら
doesn't
除去する
hit
ぞ
you directly, the exposed curse will bring madness and frenzied death to those with weaker spirits.
やろう
How dare he? Weapon's power is directly proportional to the amount of grudges it bears. More people the user has killed, the stronger the oh my... He's invincible. Game over. That guy's killed a lot of people. It fires a second shot. The voices of the damned are even louder. The explosion of death cries is ear-splitting. We've got to do something. Let's go, Al!
しかない
It's like there's no other choice. The road pages swirl around me as I straddle the hunting horror. They wrap me up in a bodysuit with a flash. A tiny owl hops onto my shoulder as I change to Magia style.
カタパルトを起動させろ
Activate the catapult.
いやだが
Oh, wait, but
早くしろ
hurry up!
え
You're so pushy.
あるな
Why they always got a flash? That should be a reason. The magic circuitry in the imaginary expansion catapult activates and surges with massive magic energy. Catapult launches. Simultaneously, we become an infinite possibility and disperse through all dimensions. Where's the cat? Hunting horror that can exist anywhere becomes the definite possibility of one and materializes over Arkham City. In front of us towers the giant body of Demonbane, armed with a vengeful spirit launcher, a tall armored shadow. Okay, can we I wonder if eventually they get to the point where it's like, well, there's a Demonbane that exists that's like 50 bajillion feet tall and can instantly blow up your mech, and then it just materializes. Like, it just becomes like, no, I have a barrier kind of fight. Really is an evil spirit bomb? It is. But like you have to prepare ahead of time to make it like really effective. As opposed to regular spirit bomb, like you can make that really deadly regardless of what you've done ahead of time. But evil spirit bomb, you gotta kill a lot of people. So either you'd have to like kill people during your fight. You'd have to prepare for it regardless. Can't help but sense evil from within this motion, this face of steel. Grace mocks me from within the Demonbane. How do you like it, Kudo? Miss Demonbane. I thought I'd make good use of it. So I retrieved it, repaired it, and repurposed it. Little. Now, let me show you that your evil so-called sword that smites evil is just a weapon! A bloodstained tool for murder. Isotare! I turn the throttle of the hunting horror. Tire grips the air, and the beast of steel lurches ahead. I charge at Demonbane, destroy it again with my own hands before I let this bastard control it. I link with Hunting Horror's system to draw out its full potential. That doesn't seem like a good idea. This flow is ridiculous. It's pouring into me without control. What a crazy beast. Wait, this is... An excruciating will of denial. The Hunting Horror directs all its hostility towards me, to try and expel me like a knife. Piercing my spirit. Searing pain rushes through my head and bursts. And at the same time, veins burst all through my body and spew blood. If this keeps up, this thing will be the death of me. Just make friends. I release the handlebars. My body floats up. I kick the seat and distance myself from the Hunting Horror. At a right, the Hunting Horror flies straight toward nothing and crashes into the ground, throwing up debris. The heartbeat noise was psyching me out. It is kind of grotesque. Are we on a building? That's so cute! You just like put me here and be like, look, this is my Demonbane. Did I save this picture? I did, okay. Kasha, kasha. Kasha, kasha, kasha. Kasha, kasha, kasha. Sabi! Wow, look at all those water slides. No, not water slides. Wait, did I save this? Wait. Achoo. No water slides. Stay away. Stay away! I regain my balance in midair and land on top of a huge rise. The Demonbane swings its fist like this was the plan all along. It was planned ahead of time. Oh my, what's wrong? Little dear. How silly of you to let go of your nice weapon. Without a moment to catch my breath, I leap off the building. Demonbane first smashes the high-rise to smithereens. Using the flying rubble as steps, I draw up close to Demonbane. I summon Katoga in defense mode. I fire toward the cockpit. Small explosion, but the adamantine exterior is unscathed. I mean, I feel like he's fighting Demonbane enough to know exactly what it's weak to, right? Like he should be using that. What is Bo doing? You've seen when your mech gets hurt. Just do the same thing. Oh, Kudo. You know a little pea shooter like that won't do anything. You piece of poop! Are we doomed? Maybe? A like blast of wind surges right by me. Another punch from Demonbane just barely missed. Barely missed me. The wind knocks me off balance. Violent turbulence sends me spiraling downward. I manage to spread my black wings and regain control. Go. You alright? What happened earlier? What is that weapon? Authority and welcome in. Yeah, looks like it really hates me. Pacotic. Panacotic. Manuscripts still resides with him. Who knows? It's coming! Now, Kudo dearest, let's play! Demonbane's palms come in from both sides as if to squash a fly. I make a big flap with my wings to propel my body upward. Clap of Demonbane's giant steel palms meeting right below creates an intense eruption of sound. Now! What are you going to do now? Oh, you fight! I have to pull him out of the cockpit. And how? If I knew that, I wouldn't be having any trouble. That's true. They haven't figured out though. They have yet to figure out about the whole like, oh, we gotta burn his manuscript or we gotta burn his book or whatever, and that will kill him. I feel like he might be around for a lot longer than he was in the other round. Look here, some fireworks. Fires a cluster of homing missiles, each following its own path. They charge at me like a beast with tails of flame and smoke. You see the magic symbol engraved on the missile's exterior. How dare he? I bolt and weave between the missile's trajectory. My Magius wings don't give me the speed I need to dodge every missile. One missile comes in at a speed I can't dodge. An angle I can't dodge. Skimitar! Oh, Bullseye! I reel my body around, using the momentum to swing the blade. Skimitar! Slices the missile in half and its magic-powered edge. Put up a barrier! Protective barrier wraps around my body and protects me from the explosions. I didn't think I'd have to mimic something that Master Therion did. Not bad, good old dear. But how long will you last? It's huge. Demonbane standing in front of us as an enemy. Was this huge? Was this huge? A sword that smites evil, now overpowering us as evil itself. Painful. My heart. It's so painful. It's the heavy pressure of fear and the grief raging through me from regret. Like a hero of justice, Metatron, that supported us, captured by the energy. Demonbane had been destroyed, fell into enemy hands, and now bears its fangs towards us. My will is wavering. No, if I don't fight, who's going to save Leica? Going to stop these guys? Fight, fight! Tiberius continues in an eerily deep voice, while stifling his laughter. This is not a deep voice at all. But it's a shame. It would have been perfect if I could use Lemuria Impact. But the system for that is a black box I can't do anything about. There's not much point in riding Demonbane like this. Lemuria Impact won't unlock without the direct inputs of the password from the princess. The narco code. The knuckle code! And it looks like they weren't able to decode it. It's a silver lining, if I can call it that. And so, I'll have to use my Demonbane Mysterious as a substitute for attacking. This is quite amusing in itself, though. A sudden burst of spirit spews out of Demonbane. Wait, this looks cool. I know he's evil, but he'd be aura farming. Also, I got hiccups, I think. I think I'm with Hiccupstonians. Forget about... I've got coughing and hiccups. This is the worst combination known to man. Cough out, hiccup in. This is the worst life. A sudden burst of spirits spew out of Demonbane. Resentment, hatred, regret, envy, lament, anger, raging, storming. They gain destructive mass and press upon my soul and my body. The wave of judges blasts me back several meters. Evil demon. It looks really cool. Reminds me of the Mazin Kaiser's CG animation from Super Robot Wars Alpha, where he was evil. This isn't. I guess it is kind of a trope to make just a good guy bad guy. It's not too crazy that mechas have done it, but it's still cool to see. The cursed weapon from Demonbane Mysterious. I can't do my normal. I can't do the normal way to get out of hiccups because I cough off, but then I can't. Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst story to end. Isn't it shocking? A robot of justice using a weapon like this. Shoot. Wait, this is quite early to be seeing this, isn't it? A vast cave located directly below the altar. Not Vermis Mysterious! That's honestly the easiest way to read his name. I hate hiccups. I don't mind them when I'm not talking, but when I'm talking, then it just interrupts the flow. And I can't hold my breath because the moment I try, then like I just cough. At the center of the illusionary heart mother, surrounded by a wall of flesh, lies its heart. No duh. In the middle of this large space is literally a giant heart, eternally beating. You just need to play a spooky game. We are playing a spooky game. What are you talking about? We're clearly playing this game because it's spooky season. It's Halloween. If this isn't something you'd witness in a horror game, I don't know what is. I just hate hiccups in general. Is what they are. Usually it's like if I'm by myself, then I can just hold my breath multiple times until they're gone. You know? Drink water while playing. I don't have. I need to go buy more water. I need to go buy more water. I'm out. In terms of size, it probably extends 100 meters in every direction. However, despite its enormous size, it is far too small to circulate blood through the body of a god. It is merely a man-made imitation of a god's heart. With the completion of the illusionary heart mother's system, this artificial heart can accomplish the miracle of pumping infinite blood. Where the heart stands two Deus Machina. Legacy of Gold and the Tyrannosh. Augustus and Vespasianus are standing atop their heads. And between the two Deus Machina, hanging on a floating cross, is Leica. Very well. Let us begin the moment we have been waiting for. Come forth, steel god, spun from the word of the law. A huge vertical rift forms across the center of the heart. Massive amounts of blood begin spurting out. Such a scene might remind one of Niagara Falls. Okay, sure. The two vast caverns begin rapidly filling up with blood. Whoa. Wait, that's cool. Dude, this is why we need more horror mecha stuff. Like this. Like the goopy red stuff that you always see in like every single Japanese horror thing. But on mecha? Amazing, brilliant, crazy cool. Like, this looks sick! This looks sick! See, I told you we were playing horror mecha. I told you this is appropriate for spooky season. A huge divine figure appears from within the heart. Liber Legius. Just the upper half of his body emerges out into the open. I know, I feel like people will be like, but when you have a giant robot, you're not scared. But like, I don't know, just add the same stuff that you add to other survival horror stuff. Dead Space is still scary and you have guns and all that. Just give us limited ammo. Make it so that we slowly become one of the monsters ourselves if we take too much time or don't like refill our gauge or something. It's totally doable. It's like metal eating flesh. It's like metal eating microbes or something. And then they slowly eat away and replace it with like the red gooey stuff. Yeah. And in order to stop your mech from doing that, you gotta make sure you collect stuff. Ew, eerie! Listen, I'm cooking, Dorians. Bum. Like it would be like your health kind of thing. So it's not constantly draining, but it's like, you know, if you're low health, then your mech is basically looking completely overtaken. Overflowing blood paints its red body further red into a deep sparkling crimson. Place the priestess on the altar. Liber Legius's cockpit opens immediately. Countless tentacles burst out with it. They wriggle in an odd and repulsive manner. It's almost enough to make those who see it nauseous. undersides of the tentacles are completely covered in strange suckers. Like those of a squid or octopus. Well, I have a feeling we know what's going on here. Tentacles stretch out simultaneously towards Leica. They twist and tangle and braid until they become a single, disgusting trunk of flesh. They close the gap between Leica instantly and bloom into a tentacle flower before her. Yeah, the screen is black, huh? The tentacles swallow up Leica's body and wrap around her arms, legs, waist, and neck, then retract back across those hundreds of meters, dragging the priestess into the cockpit. A sea of tentacles in the cockpit swarm around the sacrifice. They slip beneath her broken armor. I feel like it might have looked a little bit different in another version of this game. Like, you know, maybe this went further. Not a single shriek escaped as dozens of tentacles swarmed into her mouth. No! Oh god, gross. Oh, gross. She tries to cough, but her throat was restricted as tears spilled down her face. And tentacles tightly bind Leica's limbs. Liber Legius's cockpit closes. The monster, madness. The fragility all disappear into silence.
I
guess this is a fan translation, so that kind of works. God has bestowed pleasure upon you, Leica. Embrace and enjoy. No. Vespasianus narrows his eyes. In them is a perverse, vulgar pleasure. The giant heart beats forcefully. Thump. Makes the air filled with the stench of blood tremble. The surface of the lake of blood quivers and undulates. Two Deus Machina float mere meters above the raging sea. Augustus too gives. Wasn't he talking? Someone talked. Yeah, okay, it just didn't show this. She's starting to connect with God. Augustus too gives a cold smile. A smile as if the insane delight that was frozen inside of him has begun to melt. Central unit is almost complete. It is a forced, violent, disgusting pleasure. A swarm of raging tentacles. I don't think that's pleasurable at all. Is this creature... Is this creature... something that ruined that girl, the first test subject? Oh wait, is this like her talking or her thinking? In the midst of the obscene act, Leica recalls. Yes, that's the first time she encountered him. Who? The girl referred to as Test Subject 1 was extremely weakly, blind, small, and always huddled in her wheelchair, the IV drip bottle at her side. Why could such a frail body become a sea priestess? It was all because of her powers. Emotional responsivity towards magical occurrence exceeded at that which was an absolute necessity for Magius. Immense emotional responsitivity. Wait. Have they been spelling it wrong? Is that why I'm messing it up? I'm going to scream. Responsivity goes so far as to interfere with magical occurrences and give the person peculiar abilities to control them, like Allison. Sorry, did I wake you up, Agent Catfish? I'm sorry. Telepathy, telekinesis, precognition, thoughtography, or a simpler term, psychic powers. Responsibility. Responsibility, bubbity, booyah, bubbity, booyah. Wow! A sensitive emotional responsitivity was the only thing she needed to use to control powers that would normally have to be changed into spells and used with logic. Never touch the hand machine. Response to Shabu touch the hand machine. Yep, same word. Wait, artificially manufactured demons. That was the concept of the Moonchild project. You might say it was off to a good start, but that wasn't the original goal of the Moonlight Project, which was to create a sea priestess. And then men. Then there were also men. It is splitting. His brain is frying. And it's happening again. Memories are running out of control again. Unseen past takes shape and sinks its fangs at him. Is he alive somewhere? Unable to stay still, Yuga sits down, clutching his head, and screams. This began back when he tried to finish off Leica. Yeah, I guess they just dropped that he's alive. A flashback of memories. They burn their images into his brain like a strobe light. I can't focus at all. I won't be able to control my functions like this. That's why I lost that rotting pile of dead meat. I had to make a fool of myself and run away like this. Wait, so wait, I think he's in that one building. Oh no, they blew that up. He's probably just in an abandoned building. There's probably a lot of them since there's been all the fighting going on. And this town just seems like it has a lot of abandoned buildings, so it's probably not that difficult to find some. Dang it. I have to make like a mouse. I get flashbangs to that super white screen. It hurts. Burns, it burns. Searing blades of memory obliterate my brain cells. Death cries burst my nerves and tear them apart. Is this memory? It doesn't haunt me. It's get in my way. What? Oh, it's standing in front of me. It's your actual memories instead of whatever they faked for you. Make you hate everything. Not to be told. There's no way I couldn't tell. Everything we're learning is about how to kill. We're planning on refining us into weapons. Killing with every breath we take. Every move we make will be used for killing. They'll be watching us. Every move they make, every breath they take. We know weapons that carry out slaughter as part of their nature. Demons that turn the forest of life into barren waste, bringing them the tranquility of death. Priests that create rivers of blood across the thirsting society, fetch the dead world. Is there pain in that? Do I feel remorse or sorrow? Answer is probably no. The only place we can stay is here, and there is no choice to do so. But to do so. Besides, I don't even know what lies outside the white world. I can feel remorse or sorrow. It's something. I can't feel remorse or sorrow towards something I don't know. Demon pain. But demon pain's cool. Around us, nothing but the unknown. Dead or alive, broken or not. All things that we don't know. Because they're things we don't know, we'll never notice whether they're alive or dead, broken or not. No way to know. Doesn't matter. There's only one thing that's important to me. That's the only thing that matters to me, and there's no need to think about anything else. Simpler way of life, without doubt or uncertainty. A logical way of life. That one thing precious to me. I would do anything. I can do anything. This is the only place where I can live. But if it's for that one thing, I would destroy even this place. I feel like if this is Yuga talking, it's probably Leica. That's his one thing. But maybe he doesn't know that yet. And I really can destroy it. Because I am a weapon of murder and destruction. See, the pieces of the puzzle are falling right together. Most likely, everything will work out for the best. Even this place, the only place, is just a convenience. Even if it goes away, there's no problem. Everything is sure to be fine. I'm not afraid. It's right. If I will it, I can go anywhere. I can go anywhere at all. Yeah. Anywhere under this ever-stretching blue sky. It's right. Even though I'm now bound by this white facility and gravity, I will take flight to that sky. With that which I hold dearest forever and ever. Through that blue sky's expanse. Forever and ever. Forever and ever. Now, a message from the Grandmaster. Spirit responsitivity testing will begin. Between the test subjects and C will begin. If it succeeds, the Sea Priestess will be completed last. Things are going to get busy around here. They really gave him a boring room. I feel like they're trying to keep everything controlled except for what they give to the kids. I feel like that's it. I first knew of the emotion of fear that night. Maybe it's Leica. If this is Leica, then was Yuga, but then did they like take Yuga? Yeah, we have to find out, Dornians. At the time, I couldn't understand what it was. I didn't know what a new experiment. I did know that a new experiment on her had begun. Okay, no, maybe it is him. I didn't think too much of it, because it wasn't anything new. Although I did find it a little strange how the facility was more bustling. It was bustling more than usual. And then the incident happened. That incident. Subject 01. Spiritual pressure has exceeded 100,000! It's a possession. At the experiment, we're abandoning 01. Shut off Black 12! Don't leave me! Oh my god, guys, it's dinosaurs! As 01 has decoded the seal of Black on 12. Infiltrating level 8! Spell soldiers switch to type 3 arms and spread out, hurry! Apparently the experiment was a failure. Wheeling alarms are blaring. Lights make the white facility blink red and black. Researchers and armed guards are rushing through the halls. Warned not to take one step outside the room, we huddle together in fear. Is the subject of the experiment number 1 okay? I hold Yuga tightly. Okay, so this is her point of view. I hold Yuga tightly. The only thing we could rely on then was each other. Because we were family, just the two of us. In my arms, Yuga was in a weird expression. Scared or dazed, I didn't know. I'm about to speak to him when the wailing shakes the facility. It was probably this time that I first knew the emotion of fear. And that fear was probably at a level far beyond human comprehension. Subject number 1's madness spread throughout her uncontrollable power. The wailing hit the sight of everyone in the facility directly. I didn't know why. I didn't know how. Excruciating despair slammed our souls, threatening to crush them. There might even be people whose hearts were actually shattered. A scream pierced my eardrums. Is it my own scream? The scream of someone holding me? The wailing inside of me actually becoming sound. violated by unprecedented fear. I can't even tell the difference. This can't be happening. There shouldn't be anything I fear. Why is this? This is wrong. This is wrong. I should be able to do better than this. Is he remembering her memory? I'm so confused why he's seeing all of this. Right, I can't do anything. There's nothing that can get in my way. This fear is an illusion. Of course I'm... He goes trembling fiercely and crying out loud. I feel like my heart is going to break, too, from the fear. I clutch onto Yuga and hold him tight, as if to suppress his shaking by force. He looks mildly inconvenient to me when I don't get aspirin. Not Tyler. Tyler's just not strong enough. I love all of the non-American people finding out what drug Tylenol actually is. Cause like, if you're in America, it's like, oh yeah, okay, it's like not that. It's not that effective of a thing. Cause like, there's the whole political stuff going on about it, and so it makes it seem like it's like a crazy intense drug or something, but it's literally less than, or it's less effective than Advil. I forget what both of them are, though. Like, they're scientific names that people use outside of America instead of their consumer names. He's a tummy ache survivor. It's too. Yeah, Panadol. And then what's Advil? Or aspirin? Ibuprofen, that's what it is. Yeah, like it's less effective ibuprofen, basically. Are they like... Yeah, they must just be like sharing memories right now. Yuga looks up at me and my memories. His tear-covered face is right beside me. You were there for the Tylenol trouble? I mean, it was all over the internet. I don't really know if there's anything about being in America for it, but I know it was all over the internet. Wait. Okay. I'm going to the sky. I'll reach the sky. Nobody but you can stop me. With that which I hold dearest, I will take flight into that blue sky. It's okay. It's okay. I'll be okay. Arms holding me so tight it hurts. I look up at her and it's so weird. Why didn't they get another voice actress for young him? Why didn't he try more? Wonder if the barcode is still there? I am curious about that. They haven't shown either of their chests. Someday, take you out of here. That blue sky. Promise. Her face right beside. Oh, it's Super Saiyan. He absorbs the particles of magic in the air. Azoth, beyond the limit of dynamo. The mechanical heart overheats. With nowhere to go, the magic bursts inside Yuga and shoots out. Wait, what about the beach episode? What about the beach episode? He looks like he took more than the recommended dosage. And he's sensitive. No beach episode for you. Oh wait. Was her bathing suit covering? Yeah, I can go back. I want to say that her bathing suit was covering. That's duty. That's duty ending. Back to the past. Samurai Jack! Watch out! I know I took pictures of the beach episode. Like, it just didn't have the barcode. Hey. I wonder if it disappeared. Maybe Luger still has his. Maybe we should just wipe it off. What if it's just marker? Buildings that barely managed to survive were reduced to rubble. Yuga is sitting atop a mountain of debris, breathing heavily, blood spewing everywhere. I see. The scar across his right eye, the cheek burn, red proof of the past, coursing with blood. The image of her burned into his eyes, the shadow of her that won't leave his brain. Have you come to your senses, or are you still out for blood? One woman connected to me in a bond of blood, my only sister. One past I can't run from, standing in my way. Like, no! No, my only enemy. I thrust my fingers into my ew, my scar and scrape it. Stop that. Soft sensation. Oh, nope. You. I knew it. Only you were to perish. Be free! Oh. He hasn't reached the enlightened side yet. Yeah, I still have faith. I will end you. I will put an end to you. Nobody else but me. These. This herald of mine burns with the awesome power. And there's so many. Guys, there's so many references to G Gundam in this game. I can't believe it. That's why he wrapped it up. It's burning. He stands up. Sharp talons of the past continue to torment him. That very pain is turned into bottomless hatred. It becomes the blood boiling within his veins. Infinite power gushes out of the pit of his stomach. He leans his body to the side ever so slightly. Something flying at extreme speeds almost grazes him. Yuga turns around. A steel beast sits in front of him. He speaks to the steel, the soulless steel. A steel that should have no soul. That is what soulless usually means. His sharp, cold gaze pierces the dully glimmering plating. He continues glaring for a while, moves his gaze to behind it. Is there like one thing moving here? Cloud. Are these clouds what? I really got movement below. There stood the cursed Demonbane, facing that tower of despair, a small, resolute silhouette. One instant. Personified carnage raging with hatred. It's clad in a coat of darkness and becomes an angel of darkness. Very well. I'll play along with you. Great time. Okay, so he is gonna be on our side. But he still hates Leica. So it's gonna be the very last moment he's gonna realize exactly what happened actually, and that's when he'll sacrifice himself. It'll be the last one. He'll have a singular molecule of clarity before he dies. I feel like I can feel it in the bones. I was focused on the storm of grudges coming from Demonbane. The explosive pressure that threatens to crush the world caught me off guard. My heart literally stops beating for a moment. For seconds of death, it resumes pumping life. Like it just remembered it needed to. My brain rushes to regenerate my body to prepare for incoming threat. My lungs take in air, send out blood, heat up my body. My internal functions and my muscles respond. I have to catch my breath from the contrast between the silence of death and the outburst of life. What was that? Above us! That's how it works, Kudo. Yes. Only way to redeem him, not gonna lie. I'd like him to have at least a little bit of clarity for more than a molecule of time. Al groans, struggling to catch your breath as well. I look up as told. About to cover the skies of Arkham City trembles. Plastic tentacles, which look like necks of dragons. There is a mouth. From it, a low howl rumbles from the depths of confines of another dimension. Voices become an echo that drowns out every other sound in the world and makes Arkham City tremble. I put up a defensive barrier and shielded my soul as well. If I had it, my body and spirit might have been crushed. Towering cluster of skyscrapers turn to dust, crumble away. The speaker catches on fire and explodes. Judy hangs on desperately to her fleeting consciousness. If I let go of consciousness here, I don't think I'll ever come back again, she thought. She opens her eyes and looks around. Operators are stunned, their faces pale and unmoving. Sonia is cowering and vomiting. Sonia just cannot catch a break. I feel like all those bays, they cannot catch breaks. It wasn't even the worst of it. The screaming breaks out and madness spreads like a ripple. Guards and workers collapse one after another, some of them never to get up again. Furthermore, the hearts of half of them had stopped functioning completely. That's pretty powerful. The security guard did not let out a single cry. It looked like he'd just been set free. Raising his gun to his mouth and without warning pulls the trigger! Several guards with the exact same expression look like they find a great idea and follow suit after him. It's truly a scene from hell. It's not even just like everyone's getting... Like, they're getting the waves of depression and angst. And it's not just overriding their hearts kind of thing and, like, you know, making people pass out. It's, like, actually changing their brain chemistry. That's crazy! Underground shelter took an immense hit. Just one roar. This is what we're fighting against. And he finally feels that she truly understands the weight of her grandfather's despair. Oh my! It's begun. It's already begun. This is intense. Peed myself a little. This is bad. This is real bad. The Cthulhu becomes fully activated. This world will become but a dream. It fades away. Oh my god! I let slip a joke that was so unfunny. Couldn't even smirk. I smirked. I laughed. That was pretty great, Kudo. Maybe it's not fully awakened yet. Cthulhu's movements seem slow and clumsy. There isn't a single moment to waste. Hurry. Do something. How? I will laugh uncontrollably. Yeah! Our world is in danger, true. Are you sure? Am I sure? We look at our window. Do we care? Do we want to look at our windows? What if it's... Oh wait, none of us is in... It's East Coast America, right? I feel like is where this is supposed to be taking place. Like, not a specific place, but I feel like it's supposed to be East Coast America. I don't think we have any East Coast Americans with us right now. The Beast Coast. No, West Coast, Best Coast. Before a god, humans are too puny of an existence. No matter what we do, how we struggle. Isn't it pointless? The spirit spreads its roots inside me like it seeds. Get a hold of yourself, Kudo! When a spirit breaks, a magician is dead! You'll have things to protect! Things to protect? It's useless. No matter how you think about it, you're done for. Your favorite Metatron has been completely offered to the gods, too. There's no reason for you to fight anymore, is there? I like that they do this a lot more than I feel like they did with Nudie's route. Because we always had Nudie with us. Nudie never disappeared. We disappeared. So it's so cute to see it's like the flashbacks of Leica. It's like, oh, he's just thinking about her. You don't have to worry about a thing. You won't have to tremble in fear of Cthulhu because I'm going to kill you right here. That's a million times better, don't you agree? You don't remember that. You don't need to remember that. That wasn't a happy Leica. Go. The spiritual pressure of the storeroom grudges intensifies and pollutes the atmosphere into a dark haze that distorts Demonbane's silhouette to look like a wraith. Spewing miasma like exhaust steam, Demonbane puts on a veil of cursed spirits and changes into a demon. Did I hallucinate Leica right there? Maybe. Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. Is Leica even real? Have you guys ever seen Leica? Or is that just a name we keep repeating? Demonbane takes a step forward. Earth quivers. The asphalt of the ground sinks under its overwhelming weight. Simultaneously, miasmas spurt out and lights what little trees remain growing in the side of the road. Yes, Leica! That is a Leica drag. Oh, that's a good one. We need her. We need Leica in both outfits. And Kiryu's like white and kind of burgundy outfit, and then also in Majima's like golden jacket outfit. We need both. We need Leica in both. Demonbane takes a step forward. Earth quivers. The asphalt on the ground sinks under its wait. Okay, There's a 3D. There is? Oh, Metatron, yeah, I can see some either Kamen Rider or like Mecha fans doing the Metatron. I'm surprised that there isn't a 3D of her. Let's see, the more powerful with grudges, the more pressure the spirit exerts. Those thousands, maybe millions of grudges are churning. The pain of those who suffered hopeless deaths and still remain caged to this world. The envy of the living lash out at me. Their death cries, continuing after their death, pierces my heart. Oh, because of the Robot Wars X Omega. Man, it would have been so cool if they had Demonbane, especially now that, like, we have tiny guys, you know? We've got the tiny guys. The, like, human-sized Kamen Riders and Ultraman. We can just also have... We can also have Metatron. Come on. Come on, she could have been there. Yeah, we've got all the deads. They're coming together to be envious of us. Ooh, they want our life so badly. Ooh! Stay strong! I don't want to die. Hot. It hurts. I don't want to die. Freezing. Painful. I don't want to die. Cold. Hard. I'm scared. I don't want to die. I'm lonely. I don't want to die. Painful. I don't want to die. Scary. I don't want to die. 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 As of the old and the young men and women, I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like I'm being swallowed. I can tell that the boundary of myself is beginning to blur. Taking a hit like this. Mommy! Such a weak, pathetic, weak voice amidst the range of grudges. The voice of a young child. The voice of a child whose name I didn't know. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought that was him. I really wish they would give character tags sometimes. Like, even if it's just thoughts. Like, clearly they're writing as if someone is thinking this. They need to say who's talking when. Unless it's like a mystery, and then you can do what everybody else does and just be questionable. The grief of a life snuffed out before it could know the possibility of infinitely sprawling creatures. It is a powerful thing, clutching desperately, vainly, for the warmth of its mother, while drowning in a sea of terror and darkness, being denied even that. The scrambling soul turns cool and clear. In the moment my eyes were blind with despair, now see demon. Now, why don't you join the dance? The mass impact, destruction, eradication of the explosion of ruinous grudges washes over me. A scream pierces my ears. I'm engulfed in the blurring flames of the cursed soul. The inferno works as a barrier. Dark flames surround me, trapping me in the midst of the explosion of raging spirits. Blast threatens to tear my body apart. Pressure of the grudges is about to shatter my spirit in pieces. I force my mind in full gear to complete the spell before these two impacts wipe my existence from the world. My brain cells scream in protest and almost give out under the strain. In short, something burst behind my eyes and nose. Tears of blood run. Tears of blood run streak down my face. Ignoring that, I continue compiling the spell. I accelerate my physical ability to the limit. As before, my nerves tear and blood gushes out. I whirl the scimitar of Barzai. It's adorned with a coat of my blood. With each swing, it draws red lines in the air. The tracks of blood. Blade draws from a pentagram, the elder sign. Becomes a mighty defense barrier that shields me. Bombardments of grudges disperse before the radiance of the elder sign. Their spirits are too powerful to be eternally blocked by this. So brandishing the elder sign, I focus magic into my wings. Boost! Oba Doraibu! Whoa, whoa, fight the power! I blast myself with my own power and break through the walls of flames, using the momentum. The waves of bursting miasma assault my back. Since I put all my energy in the shields and getting out, there's none left to control my direction. I proceed to slam into the ground. The impact sends debris flying about. Yeah, that would hurt. You're crazy, but we managed to make it. We made it out. Oh. Oh, he's a little bit bloody. I get up and stop using the scimitar of Barzai as support. Or using the scimitar of Barzai as support. Blood splatters out of me and stains the ground. Wow, look at you go! First Demonbane towers above us. Shadow of the 50-meter giant exerts a dark pressure. The miasma thickens. It's coming again. Well, it's all in vain. How laughable. Getting all beat up like that. You're so pitiful. Vengeful spirit bomb again. Appears again. The warp space oozing with deadly miasma. Spirits that spill out are gathering around me. They enter my body and the craving the warmth of the living, nerve-splitting pain assails me. My intestines become cold like ice. This is bad! You have no chance! I hate to see it! We have to run, Kuno! No matter what! We have to make it out alive! Can't move. No, I won't move. What are you waiting for? You finally understood that there's no use running now, did you? That's exactly right. Did you think you could run from my spell? Now, just give up and become a nasty grudge-spewing soul already. Searing pain burns my body. Despair chills my spirit. All the pain of those that were killed. The powers increased wonderfully. We've had lots, and lots of people die in the sea front. And more will die soon. And the more grudges he takes on, the stronger a necromancer gets. Al screams desperately. I stay completely unmoved. Leave Demonbane! Get another chance to get it back! But we need to run now! Oh. Not what I'm talking about, Al. Look closely. Directly at Demonbane. Don't avert your eyes. Al looks up at Demonbane. She notices. Demonbane. Taken over by Tiberius. Demonbane. Standing in our way as the supreme evil. Is crying. Crying mech trope activated. It's Peem. It's Peem. It's Peem. Oh, we'll save you, Demonbane. We'll save you. tears of mercury are streaming down the expressionless face of steel. It's crying. Demonbane is crying. The steel without soul, steel without will, laments its powerlessness that led to being soiled with evil, lending a hand to evil and cries. It trembles with righteous anger and hatred and cries. That's right. Demonbane is still Demonbane after all. While I respond to my comrades' cries, how do I respond? Don't give up. Don't give up, Kuro. Never give up in the face of evil. I lower the scimitar of Barzai my side and take a stance. Hold on, Demonbane. I'll save you. So what are you two mumbling about? Have you gone lost your wits from fear? Whatever. I'm getting bored of this, so why don't you just die? The grudges surrounding Demonbane are given direction. The wail of evil so powerful, they breach the boundaries of the physical world in order to exterminate me. So long, kiddo dear. I had a pretty good time. The spell packed and condensed to its limit receives the activation program. Next moment. A wedge of light runs through the vengeful spirit bomb. Spirit screams and shatters about. The bomb loses its power rapidly. Our boy. Sonic waves. Only after a short delay do I hear the violent sounds of exhaust. What? Not waiting for visual confirmation, I kick off the ground and use a blast of magic at my feet to gain momentum, shooting the bullet that is my body toward Demonbane. I stick out the scimitar, fold my hardened wings, and wrap them around my body. With the blade of the scimitar at the front, I become a black arrowhead. Towards the cockpit I fly. Aim a small crack in the closed hatch, ever so tiny, focusing destructive magic at the tip of my scimitar. I'll strike. Lightning sparks burn my entire vision. That's me. Yeah, that's me. I pour every ounce of my magic past the magic barrier, through the adamantium armor, even just a little. I need the tip of the blade to get through the cracks, even just a tiny bit. Spinning my black conical self, I bore through it like a drill. With each spin, sparks fly in every direction, and moments before the scimitar reaches its breaking point, its tip sinks in. An opening! Dance of the superhero rocks so much, the music is so good for this game. I use my blood as a medium. Blood from all over my body travels up my arm, up the scimitar, and into the hatch through the crack. I detonate it. Oh my gosh, is this Konosuba? A stifled explosion shakes the air. The hatch flies across the sky blade. Explosion! What? What is it? Konosuba. What is it? Konosubarashi Isekai. It's the Isekai one with Aqua, the useless goddess. You would be Megumi. Megkuro. There we go. Megkuro. That was a joke. But see, Konosuba he wouldn't be the entirety of Konosuba, because then he'd also have to be a panty stealing thief. I feel like he can get girls' panties without having to resort to magic. Falls down tens of meters. A heavy earth-shaking thud echoes as it hits the ground. A dumbfounded Tiberius sits in the exposed cockpit in front of me. You don't have to tell me! I spread my black wings and leap into the cockpit. Upon seeing me, Tiberius finally snaps to his senses. Mekujuchi! I don't know about that one. Does Megumi have a last name? Festering whips of flesh burst out of his stomach and wriggle around, but too slow! The scimitar flashes through the air, and several intestinal tentacles drop and spew maggots. Gross. That means they're gonna be all over the inside of Demonbane. That's not very nice. Get your maggots out of here. Reach the cockpit. Wow! I'm gonna leave that as I'm not gonna get rid of the text box. With all my might, I crush his face with a claw hold. My knuckles crack as if to assert their brutality. His mask breaks and my fingers gouge his eye sockets. Yellow pus oozes out, spills all over my fingers. Filthy. I push further. My other fingers penetrate his cheek and reach his jawbone. His flesh is soft, like the rotting carcass he is. Shining finger? No full name found? I think she's got, if I remember correctly, she's got like a really crazy long real name. And then, like, then she renamed herself as Megumi. Because that was like a Chumi name for her. I could be wrong though. I've only ever seen Konosuba, like the first 2 seasons once. It's very possible I've forgotten stuff. Okay, got that. I proceed to twist my wrist. My hand turns 90 degrees, tears his flesh, crushes his bones, and makes a mess of what's inside. Oh yeah, La Latina for Destinies. That was a good name. It really is a good show. I didn't watch all the seasons. I think after season 2, I just like grouped out. They couldn't beat. They had the best ending song that there ever was, and I couldn't keep going. Oh, Ipsini Kairi Tai. That's what it was called. The putrefied corpse bends forward. My fingers still clasped within. This isn't a place for the likes of you. Get out! This has reaction image potential. I mean, you can probably find screenshots online, but if not, I will take them. I'm afraid to like completely get rid of this because YouTube might get mad. They don't like blurry stuff. It's like all the true crime channels on YouTube are basically all demonetized. I'm shocked that there's people still doing true crime. Like that's, you know that people are in it for the love of just telling absolutely grotesque stories, which you gotta question that. But still, they keep putting them out because all of them, like, usually they have to mention something or show something that just instantly demonetizes them. It's like most of the time, the stories that they want to tell have everything that will throw off the algorithm. Shut up. Bagoush! I blast Tiberius with Cthulhu while he falls. He continues falling as bits of flesh. Just how many times have I seen this happen already?
Good job!
I didn't think it would go this well. Yeah. I wonder what brought this about. Why did you help me, Sandalphon? That looks cool too. Did I save this? We got the image of both Common Riders. Amazing. Kamen Rider. I'm still so mad. You guys, they changed the time for Kamen Rider Kuga. Who thought that was like? I hope their ratings go down. I hope people can't watch it anymore. I hope they realize that that is an awful idea to change the time of a year-long series. Why would you do that? Why would you change the time? Why? It's so mean. I turn around and look behind me. We need to protest. Because now I can't watch it live. What episode? I think they just did 23. Thankfully, I found out that it's actually all on Amazon Prime. So I'm just going to watch an episode a week at 8 p.m. on Tuesdays. Like God intended. But yeah, they pushed it up an hour. And that's when I get out of work. That's when I get out of work. I am on the train. I can't watch TV. Spirit light that dispersed the vengeful spirit bomb and saved me earlier. Steel beast that runs through the sky, leaving shockwaves in its trail. The angel and the dark angel riding it. There's no mistaking it. They are none other than the hunting horror, Sandalphon. So you were alive! Stifled laughter comes from underneath his mask. I didn't help you. I just owed someone debts to Tiberius, myself as well. Pardon my interruption. Whoa. Your opponent isn't me, it's him, isn't it? Come on, this will go on for... Miasma erupts from the earth. Bloody red lines form a gigantic magic circle, and now he's gonna summon his. Yep, Deus Machina. Tiberius' spell resonates through the air, louder than the lament of the dead.
Deus Machina, Belzebuto.
I feel like he's just got a little onesie. I think we might stop here. I am EP. It is midnight. I have things that I still need to prep for tomorrow's stream. I think. This battle might not take too long next time, which would be great because then that means we have more time for the next chapter. But it could they could. Especially, I believe these two chapters where we had to kill this guy and Claudius took a really long time as well. That just seems to be their MO. I think we will stop here for now, for today. Just two EP Kami-sama's epiest Oju. Right here! You're looking at her! She wants to sleep. She wants to sleep! And thus... let the take over. My eyelids already feel really heavy. Oh, they're going. Barely keeping them up. But yes, that'll be it. I think we're good for next week. Yeah. So next week, we will be partying with more. We're gonna destroy the worst character in the game. Actually, I don't know if this is gonna be the end of him because we still haven't destroyed his book, which is what keeps him alive. But he might come back again, which will make me even angrier. Thou art the epiest blade. I am the epiest blade of justice. me! I'm the EPS Blade of Justice. This guy hard to, yeah. And last time they like figured it out really early, I feel like. This time they're always like, why does he keep coming back to life? Use your brains, you guys. Nope, nope, stop, nope. Alright, let's get out of here. So, for the rest of it, in less than like 10 hours now, we will be over on Twitch, playing new games. Sorry guys, I'm a filthy new game player. This week we will be playing Silent Hill F and Super Robot Wars Y. Yay! I'm excited because Yukishi 7 wrote this game. I'm very excited. I'm gonna set us in the mood, you guys. I'm gonna set us in the mood to be young, what is it? Schoolgirls in the 60s, 1960s. Get ready, right? Get ready, Dornians. So, until next time, whatever it may be, whenever it may be, if it may be.